think this thing might be on. I think we might be ready to go live. What do you think, Ashley?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Hello and welcome back to another Lost Ox Media. As always, you're joining us at an undisclosed time on Sunday. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about the show. You know, a little Nick Fuentes for you. Do all that. Hit the notifications as well because we like to go live, but we do not like to announce that part. You know, the soundboard is out, but we don't have to worry about that. As always, we have a very lovely episode for you guys this week. Who do we got on the docket this week? Let's check it out. I don't even have my notes open right now, unfortunately. But that's pretty typical. We always start the show a little rocky here. We got a little bit of Ethan Klein, right? We're going to be checking out the Regz. We got some of the Regz happening here at Lost Ox Media. Who else we got? Some cockfight. We got a little bit of Lev Fer, a little bit of fucking Tristan Bowleys, you know what I mean? So we're going to be getting into a lot of fun stuff this week with all of our boys. As always, we don't like to keep you guys waiting too much longer. Let's just get right back into it, right into the show. Maybe we should take a rip before we start. Let the music play a little bit, take a little bit of a smoke. Is it 4:20 yet? It's 4:26. We're late. Fuck. Got to start out right. That's so funny. It went to restart. Isn't that funny as hell? I never actually did the intro out like that. I've never actually
just had it
played it all the way through, before. So that's pretty interesting. I've never had it loop. So let's get into our stuff this week. Why don't we? We're gonna of course start with our finger on the pulse segment. If you're new to the show, finger on the pulse segment is just where we do a little bit of, where we test the baby bottle. We put our finger on the pulse and we kind of just talk about our jamokes, our fools, if you will. All right. This week we kind of have a little bit of a joint segment, like a hybrid finger on the pulse segment, because this week's finger on the pulse segment is also going to be a What's Eating Ethan Klein segment.
I'd be a pedophile for 20 million.
It's been a long time since we've done a What's Eating Ethan Klein segment, right? I feel like I haven't touched on Ethan. H3 has been boring the absolute shit out of me right now. It's fucking...
You've kind of been on that adventure for a little while.
Of being bored with H3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't like shitting on Ethan and keeping tabs on the guy. But it's just every time I fucking turn it on, he's in another lawsuit with this person. Somebody else is mad at him about that. And it's you can only beat that horse so many goddamn times. We talked about it last week with people beating goddamn subjects to death, right? And at one point, we were doing a What's Eating Ethan Klein every week.
Yep.
I was doing one.
Well, I do recall we need to check in on Love.
Dude, I hate Love. If you guys know anything about H3, you know this fucking Love character, this Swede, this fucking weirdo Swede that eats raw bacon, dude. Love is that. He's one of those European weirdos that his food is crazy as hell. It's a thing that they eat smoked raw bacon over there in Sweden.
Well, isn't smoked cooked?
Yeah, but it's still raw looking and it's how does that even translate to I want to slide this down my throat, this nasty raw fucking gooey meat, it's just, it was disgusting to even hear that.
Well, I don't know. I was told about some kind of gelatin meat that my friend eats.
Oh, dude, I've seen an episode of H3 where they were eating meat that came in a mason jar, and you had to cook it in the mason jar. And as you cooked it, the meat would slowly, pop out of the top of the mason jar, and by the end of it, it looked like a fucking prolapsed anus. I'm not even joking. Those motherfuckers will eat just about anything over there. And speaking of eating stuff, Ethan's about to eat one of these goddamn lawsuits that he's been in recently. And this is the subject of this week's Finger on the Pulse segment. Let's give it up for Mr. Klein and his fucking lawsuits, right? So in previous episodes, I have briefly touched on Ethan's most recent lawsuits, right? He dropped this thing called the content nuke, where he did this whole big thing. He goes, I'm going to drop this video on Hassan Piker that's going to end his career. It ended up being the lamest video I've ever seen. It was pretty much Ethan having like a bitch fucking fest, you know? Kind of wasn't really all that. It wasn't as great as he thought it was going to be. He thought he was going to drop it and the whole internet was going to stop and be like, we all have to focus on this, right? And when that was happening, there were 3 creators, these 3 females, Denims, Frogan, and a woman named Casey Tron, a girl named Casey Tron. And they kind of decided to have these like watch party kind of things where they go, fuck Ethan, you know, don't give views to Ethan, fuck him. If you want to watch the content nuke and we'll all criticize it together, I'm going to stream it. Like I'm going to watch it on my stream. And then we can all talk shit, commentary, blah, blah, blah. Those 3 girls did that, along with the assload of other creators. Like, there were other guys that were doing it. A bunch of people were watching this thing on their streams. Ethan goes and sues these 3 girls in particular, saying that they're essentially trying to become a market replacement by saying, well, don't give him the views. Let's not give him the views. You can give me the views and he gets 1, right? And then we all watch it together. And that way everyone can see it without supporting him. And they did outline it like that. I'm not going to lie. They were pretty shitty about outlining it like that. But I could sit there and say that. I could say that about every single clip that I watch. I could go, this is to replace it. But my commentary and everything that's going over and transforming that work still stands. Just because I said it doesn't make my transformative nature and using that content any less true just because I said it's not true, you know? And I doubt that that's what the girls' intentions were. They were really trying to do it, but it still kind of falls under fair use, right? So Ethan essentially sues these 3. I even have like the bullet points written down here, right? So Ethan goes and sues these 3, and he's talking about it on his show. He's making it a big deal, right? The first one in line, Casey Tron. This bitch settles immediately like the dumbest fucking asshole that she is. She settles right away. Immediately. Doesn't even try to fucking fight it. Now, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And you know what it is? It's because Ethan's got deep pockets. Because his show is pretty big. And then his wife has that fucking clothing company, Teddy Fresh, right? Mm-hmm. So they got some, like, I, honest to God, would probably guess that Ethan's probably worth like $20, $30 million. Like, I'm not even joking. Between him and his wife, they're probably sitting on some money, investing, doing all that, assets, whatever. I mean, he's a fucking Jew after. Jews rule! Nah, I'm just kidding. But, so she probably got scared and was like, I ain't going to be able to fucking afford going to toe-to-toe with this guy in court. She settles immediately. Ethan's lawyers write up a thing, make her do a public apology that they essentially wrote. You remember we talked about this a little bit. Yeah. She looked like a hostage. Like Casey Tron was streaming in her own fucking studio like, I have to give this speech because they're forcing me in court. And I thought Hamas was going to come in and fucking cut her head off in the middle of the goddamn video. Funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. She settles immediately. Frogan is the next one in line, right? Now, Frogan actually gets some money, gets a lawyer. She does GoFundMe, all that shit. Her streamer fucking fans are throwing money into her goddamn GoFundMe account. Whatever she's doing to raise money, right? Don't hit me with the fucking nickel and dime details. It might have been a fucking Go Puff Go or whatever they call it, right? Either way, she raised money. And it gets to the point last month. It gets to the point. It was like around May 20th was the deadline for her to put in like her defense statement. You know, okay, we're going to court on this. Now you and your defense have to put something together to kind of like plead your side so that we could either come to a decision, go to trial, whatever. Dude, May 20th rolls around. Frogan and her team don't send in shit, dude. It defaults and Ethan fucking wins on the fucking default.
What?
Because this dumb bitch doesn't fucking go and put her goddamn shit in. What are you, crazy?
Right.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck is even going on here? Like, how dumb do you have to be? So now, of course, her fans are like, well, what the fuck did you even raise the money for? You raised money to fight this goddamn thing, and then you don't show up when it's game day? What the fuck is this, right? So she loses on the default. Denims is the only one that raises some money and goes, nah, I'm going to fight this thing. Win, lose, draw, I'm going to fight this thing, right? Luz never goes live because he's afraid of being caught being too edgy. They're making jokes about Luis J. Gomez in the chat. Funny enough. Let's not lose the task at hand, though, here, right? So Denims actually puts up a fight. Denims fucking puts up the fight, and they have what's called a tentative ruling. Are you familiar with what a tentative ruling is?
I am not.
So essentially what it is you can put in like a motion, right, to the court and be like, hey, we would like you to come up with like a streamlined verdict of what you think this outcome is going to be, like before the hearing. It's almost, I'm not a lawyer, so I could be completely fucking up like the legal jargon on this, but it's almost essentially like a way to gauge like whether or not, or like where the judge kind of sits based off of the evidence that's currently being laid out to them, right? So the judge has the tentative ruling and says, I'm kind of ruling in favor of this fucking Denims girl, dude. So now Denims, now it's not set in stone. What a tentative ruling is, it's just the judge saying, this is kind of where my head's at, and this is more than likely what I'm going to rule in the hearing when it comes up. That still gives Ethan's side a chance to argue, you know, and say like, no, we should still take it to trial, whatever it's going to be, right? But tentative rulings tend not to change. It's very rare that happens. And I'll let Denims explain it herself. I have a clip of her kind of talking about it. But before we get into that, I want to show you a little snippet from this. The judge used one of Ethan's old copyright lawsuits as a precedent to say that Denim's content was in fair use. He used Ethan's own lawsuit to say, no, Ethan, you're wrong. And the reason you're wrong is if you look at your old lawsuit, you were getting sued for the same thing and you won. So what the fuck? And they used his lawsuit, the case study from his lawsuit, as a precedent for them fucking essentially tentatively ruling in Denim's favor. So listen to this. It says the undisputed purpose of the defendant's live stream is to contest, criticize, and mock plaintiff's message, which the courts have found weighs in favor of fair use due to its transformative nature. See, now this name is crazy to pronounce. I'm going to say Hosenzadeh, right? Now it says, see Hosenzadeh versus Klein 276F 3D 3445, whatever, right? That's like all the case number. That's Ethan's old fucking lawsuit, copyright lawsuit case. He goes, see, they're essentially saying, look at this case. It's essentially kind of the same principles that we're going off of here, and this is why we're ruling in Denim's favor on fair use. Let's give it up for Denims. Yeah. Denims fucking fought the beast, man, and she fucking won. So now let's give Denims a chance to, you know, talk about it herself. Well, you don't need me to sit here and explain it all to you, do you? Look, my shit's acting up where these like links don't want to open up right away, but it's okay. We're getting there. We're getting to a point of having our kinks worked out and all that good stuff. So now what's the time code where Denims talks about this? 49 minutes and 15 seconds in. Let's go to 49:15. Let's hear it from Denims. And that's just Denims talking about the whole situation. Oh, we got to give it the volume. Why are we getting no volume from Denims? it can't be a Lost Doc stream without some technical difficulties. I had the sound turned off on the fucking browser.
Pleadings. I believe this is the day, April 17th. Or we either did it on the 15th or the 17th. I don't remember, but this is when the court took notice of it. And then they replied on May 1st. So we issued a document. Here it is. I'll pull these documents up. I think this one might be it. Or it might be this one.
It's funny
So, yeah,
seeing a girl try to fucking maneuver a computer in any way. Even a professional streamer, her whole job is to be on the computer. She's like, where's the document? It's over here. And I talk shit and I have technical difficulties out the ass. You know, I'm just as bird brain. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I feel like I look a little more finessed while I'm going through the rough spot. I feel like you see her, she gets all stiff. She goes like, hold up, the document's over here. Like, whoa, calm down.
Original document for motion for judgment on the pleadings. This was the original one that we had filed. And then 2 weeks later, Ethan replied, basically making their argument.
Look at Ethan's lawyer's reply. It has a table of fucking goddamn content, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's how laid out. Look, Ethan's lawyer's like a nickel and dime this whole goddamn thing. It's got a whole table of contents in it. God damn. Her reply was, you saw, we just scrolled past it. Her shit said, like, opening paragraph, statement, boom, done. Ethan's whole, they had to go chapter 1, bullet points, A, B, C, D, E, F, chapter 2. You know, like, that's fucking nuts to have that. And you still lost. You laid it out like fucking front to back for the court, and they still said, fuck you, buddy.
So with him losing, what happens?
Now, here's the thing with this, and I'll let Denims finish. This tentative ruling, like I said, they're rare that they go back on what they're saying. Especially it's a judge who's like writing this on paper, going, "This is what I'm more than likely going to rule." Right? No official is going to want to go back on their written words, you know. So it's very rare that the opposite side, whether it be the plaintiff or the defendant, lays out enough to change the judge's mind. It's very rare. And you'll hear Denham say this in this little snippet. So this isn't the final word, but it's kind of locked in almost. Now, Ethan and his team could go back and say, no, this is what we got. And then the judge could go, okay, let's take it to trial or something, you know? So there's, this is a victory, but it's not like,
well, I guess what my question is, if she officially wins this, what happens to her, to him? Is anybody paying anybody money? What's happening?
So now, if she wins this, hopefully her and her lawyers were smart enough to be like, well, if we win, he's going to pay for all of these fees on our side and everything like that. And then I don't know whatever they have behind closed doors. She might hit him back for some damages for putting her all through this and blah, blah, blah. But essentially, Ethan's trying to fucking like cripple this bitch financially is essentially what he's trying with all three of these lawsuits. You should see the way Ethan talks on his show now. If they have to talk about Caseytron at all, Ethan marvels in it. He sits back, he goes, yeah, Caseytron, watch what you're saying. Let's not forget about the court ruling. You know, you can't disparage me, because that was like part of it. That she's can't like disparage him for a certain amount of time and blah, blah, blah. It's like the bitch's half her job was like critiquing H3 content. It's like, you know, he just kind of crippled the shit out of her. So this is what he is trying to essentially do to her. So now if she flat out wins this thing, all that goes away. She's going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know, and if I was in her position, I would double down. Right? Look, they're saying, first W for the Goyim in years. The Jews, Ethan. Why, Ethan? All right, let's let her finish it up, because we got one more finger on the pulse segment topic that I want to get through before we move on to our first main story, which is Lev Fer and the cockfight boys. Oh, yes.
They disagree. And then we replied back, obviously. So they made the arguments that they wanted to make in this reply basically a month ago. So the hearing is basically the most layman way to explain it is that the hearing is just in case the judge feels like there was something that was missed, or in case you feel like the judge missed something, you can talk about it. And sometimes judges will release tentative rulings, and the tentative ruling is basically saying, this is how I'm probably going to end up ruling on this. We're still going to have the hearing anyways in case there's anything left to think about, and then we'll have like a final ruling. So this was the...
Now, it's so funny. People sometimes, even in the chat, they'll be like, play the clip or something like that. It's like, wasn't it way more enticing when I was explaining it to you and I had like the passion and I go, oh, it's happening like this. And then,
I'm kind of like,
you know,
not...
You listen to this bitch talk and you go like, I don't even know what she's saying.
That's what's happening.
It's so boring. It's literally like you're listening to the... I use this analogy or like comparison a lot, but like the teacher from Charlie Brown. It's like womp, womp, womp,
Yeah.
womp, womp. And it's
yeah.
like, I don't even fucking follow you, dog.
So this is what she sounds like all the time, or is it just because she's reading off the
I don't know. I don't watch denims like this. I'm just happy to see someone shove it in Ethan's face for once, you know? Like, that's all that I care about in this situation. I don't know who the fuck Denims is or nothing like that. Are people on Discord or something? We have a Discord. They're asking in the chat, are people on Discord or something? We got a Discord, you know. But let's let Denims finish this out, and then we'll move on. Let's see if she can hopefully grab our attention in the next 30 seconds, or we're out of here.
So I wanted to read this out. This is what I posted yesterday.
Oh, she's going to read her own
What did
tweet? No, thanks. Sorry. All right, well, we know what happened, right? We let's skip ahead. Let's let her talk about, because she brings up like the these things right here.
Very damning.
Look, her last name is fucking Saber. Is that not insane? Alexandra Marwa Saber. My last name is Saber. I'm not going by Denims online. I'm doing something with that Saber. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's just me. Saber sounds way cooler than Denims.
I would say for Ethan's case. And the fact or the idea that, like, it's not impossible that a judge can overrule, or like not overrule, but that the judge can change their ruling or change the decision, the original decision. But your lawyer would have to provide like a lot of evidence to convince the judge not to rule that way. So I feel really good. Oh, all right. So we could go ahead and read into it. Oh, and then something else that's very important. So it could be anywhere. So just so we're all on the same page.
Shut up, socialist.
That's actually a good way to end it right there. Shut up, socialist. I don't need to hear anymore. She's so boring.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good thing that I'm here to fucking explain this to you guys. Like, holy shit, could you imagine listening to that? That stream of hers was 4 hours long. Could you imagine her just listening to her like a robot? The tentative ruling, 35-second pause, was, she was like stopping in the middle of the shit. I'm like, lady, what are you even doing right now? Like, can you get the fuck out of here? So that was Denims, winning her lawsuit against Ethan. Funny, I'm looking at the chat. The person thinks that they're watching a like pre-recorded show in the chat. And they're like, oh, I didn't know this was live. Yeah, it's live, buddy. One lung. Yeah, we see you. Okay, moving on to our next, well, it's not the next segment, but the next part of the Finger on the Pulse segment. This is just a kind of like, ha funny. Isn't this like funny that these assholes are going through this? So, I've made very good friends with Louis J. Gomez as of lately. Very big friend of the show. Me and Louis are like this, eating rice and beans at the family get-together. My Puerto Rican tattlesnake fucking cousin. My family happens to be Puerto Rican. I run into Louis every now and then through proxy. A cousin of a cousin of a cousin is someone's related to someone down the line, So through that, through our newfound friendship, of course, I keep up with Lewis. I like to watch some Regz here and there. Like to watch a little bit of Legion of Skanks every now and then. Real ass podcasts when I can tolerate it. You know, there has to be like an interesting guest on Real Ass Podcast. Because for one, the hardest wall to break through watching Real Ass Podcast is fucking Fatback Amico. Fucking Zach Amico.
I knew it. I knew that's what you were going to say.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can barely get through a fucking episode with him. It's nuts. Hold on. Sorry, I was all tangled up in my chair and shit like that. But he's so fucking fat, dude. He's so fat, and it annoys me. It, like, legitimately, like, agitates me how fat he is. Because you can see there's no fucking... He's not doing jack shit to even try to even help with that. You know he does stand-up sitting down? Do you guys know that? Zach Amico does stand-up sitting down. But we're getting beside the point. I was watching the Regz the other day, and they get to talking about Joe Rogan, right? And I just thought that this was a very funny time code to bring up them talking about Joe Rogan, right? And then Lewis goes, or no, somebody in there, you know, the Regz is Dan Soder, Joe List, Robert Kelly, Louis J. Gomez, right? And they talk about Joe Rogan in some capacity or another. And one of the guys on there goes, hey, Lewis, why don't you see if you could get us on there like one of these days? Like, why don't you try that, right? And Lewis is like, buddy, I don't know if I could make that happen. Listen to what he says in this time code right here. This is a good one.
We all Klein. See this.
Hold up. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We don't want to bust too early right now, okay? We're just trying to get through this here. So listen to this. Of course, starting out, Robert Kelly looking like he's trying way too goddamn hard every fucking time with these glasses. This is like his thing now, right? I feel like last time we covered Regz, which was like 3 weeks ago, he was doing this thing. Is this like his prescription now, you think?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like a cool guy frame prescription fucking glasses. This is not what this is for. These are to see. This is a tool. This is not, you should not be going, I can't wear these glasses with this outfit. That's an issue to me. As a man, you just have to have a pair of fucking glasses that's just cool across the board. They're just good, neutral, you know?
Well, he probably wears those as neutral.
Yeah, he thinks that they're neutral. In his mind, it's neutral. This is fucking nuts to me. This is crazy looking. As an old man,
yeah.
Like, he looks like he's trying to be Moby or something. Here we are now, falling to the east side. You remember that?
Yes,
he did that with Gwen Stefani. That was a good song.
Klein. See, the second episode is better. That's why it's going to be great when I move to Tejas.
Stop saying.
And then you guys all come down. We all do Rogan
Dude,
together.
3 episodes in a day is too
Rogan,
much.
you got to try to get everyone on
We'll do
Rogan.
2
Rogan
episodes.
specifically said he does not like 2 of the 4 of us.
Yeah.
He does not like 2 of the 4 of us. What the fuck is that, dude? I thought that was funny as hell to hear that. And of course, it's Robert Kelly, a fat guy who always tries to get into crazy frames. This is what they're saying in the chat. Fat guys always try to get into the craziest frames. I believe that. I am a believer in that. I can only imagine. Could you imagine? You ever seen Are You Garbage?
No.
The fat fuck that fucking co-hosts that, H. Foley or whatever the fuck his name is. I could only imagine if he needed glasses. They'd be like cheeseburgers. Like the frames would be like plastic cheeseburger outlines, and the glasses would be cut out the center of the cheeseburger. I don't know. Bad joke, but I can picture that happening. Now listen to this. Robert over here. Hey, man, why don't you get us on Rogan? Rogan specifically said he does not like 2 of the 4 of us. You know how big of a stab in the heart that's got to be for everyone sitting at that table? Because immediately, you know, they're all going, who is it? Is it me? Every single one of them. All 4 of them are going, who is it? Even Lewis. And he's the one who said it. They're all going, who is it? Is it me? Because that scares the shit out of a comedian right now. To say Rogan will not have you on ever. He won't even think about it. That scares the fuck out of a goddamn comedian right now.
Stop fucking saying it.
And then you guys all come down. We all do Rogan
Dude,
together.
3 episodes in a day is too
Rogan,
much. You
I
gotta
tried to get
come
everyone on
We'll do
Rogan.
2
Rogan
episodes.
specifically said he does not like 2 of the 4 of us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say which ones.
We know who.
Are you
it is.
serious?
He loves Joe. And he loves
Specifically said he does.
It's
He was like, yeah.
It's Dan.
He goes, eh. Imagine Louis J. Gomez bringing up his friends, his good friends, podcast buddies, and Rogan goes, eh. You know, I go, well, fuck you then, buddy. You know, this is like, these people don't got no fucking backbone, man. Like, what's up with sticking up for your friend? Fuck your career. Like, this isn't good enough. What you're building in New York's not good enough. You need that. You need that. Rogan push doesn't even work anymore. Like, people go on Rogan, they get off Rogan, people still have no idea who the fuck they are anymore. It's not like a thing to where, like, you go, I get on Rogan, I'm going to make it. Everyone's on Rogan now.
Right.
Everyone's on Rogan now. You know who gets the biggest push from people on Rogan? YouTubers. That's it. If you're not on YouTube in some capacity, you're not going to see any kind of push from doing Rogan. So, for example, if you are a comedian who doesn't have a podcast, who's not posting vlogs or whatever the fuck it is that you want to post on YouTube, you ain't going to get it. You ain't going to get a push. Nobody's going to follow you on Instagram. Nobody's going to go over to your fucking TikTok. They're going to go to you on YouTube because they're watching Rogan on YouTube. You might get some conversions there. Now it doesn't even lead to fucking ticket sales. You getting booked in his club will do more for your year than fucking being on his goddamn show. I just can't stand the lack of backbone in this whole ordeal. He said, eh. I go, eh. What do you mean, eh? Those are my best friends, guy. You know, Harlan Williams. Guy.
We know who.
Are you
it is.
serious?
He loves Joe. And he loves
Specifically said he does.
It's
He was like, yeah.
It's Dan and Lewis.
Look, I sorry to pause it real quick. They're saying in the chat, these comedians would get more support now from fans if they went against Rogan, which is actually true. Yeah, okay, they might not get booked at the mothership. You go against Rogan, you're going to fall in favor with the common man. Rogan's not for the common man anymore. That's middle class and up. That's Rogan. You know, you lower class, you just stay away from that.
No, I would say it's Joe.
I've been on Rogan 7 times.
Joe's been on like
Yeah, it was
6
a
times.
joke. Fuck.
I've been on
face.
4 times.
What are you,
Brag.
CNN, dickhead?
But
Thanks.
I don't think he likes me.
Little aggression back.
Is it me?
I'm not going to say.
Well, he doesn't like me.
He didn't
Lewis
say
is
anything
stirring
about
shit,
anybody.
yeah.
We're both Joes.
Joe's just correct. He's going, He goes, I don't like 2 of them.
Imagine Rogan said he doesn't like 2 of my best friends.
Go.
He did. You just told us that. You just got done telling us, Lewis, that he doesn't like 2 of your best friends. And I'm going to be honest. Out of the 4 of them, he picked the 2 that are the most intolerable fucking people. Robert Kelly is this fucking, you know what, dude? Like, the only cool thing I've ever seen Robert Kelly do was almost beat up Lev Fer. Other than that, I've never seen or heard Robert Kelly do anything that was cool or tolerable. And then Dan Soder, this fucking guy, bro. I've been trying to hate watch Dan Soder, and I cannot do it. I can't.
You hate him so much.
Every other sentence out of this guy's mouth is Hulk Hogan. Every time you talk to him, he's fucking, oh yeah, brother. And you're like, oh, calm down, please. He's like Will Sasso. Everything is a fucking impression with this fucking asshole. It drives me fucking crazy. But I want to move on to this next time code because this is going to lead us into our cockfight segment right here. It's going to be a good segue for us. This next time code is them talking about a tweet interaction between Lev Fer and another comedian. Now, this was something that I was trying to find for last week because this is kind of related to the Kevin Hart roast. But for some reason, I couldn't find it on Twitter. It was like either a Twitter interaction or an Instagram interaction between Lev Fer and comedian / SNL cast member Micheal Che. You know Micheal Che?
I don't know Micheal Che.
Of course, every mainstream, you know, anyone who's just only tapped into the mainstream is going to know who Micheal Che is, right? You know,
So everyone knows who Micheal
he
Che
does
is.
like the Weekend Update, I think it's called, right? On the SNL. That's like his segment. I mean, I don't know enough about Micheal Che to say whether I think he's funny or not. I personally just assume if you're on SNL, you're a hacky fucking piece of shit fuck that needs to be nowhere near a stage at all, ever, for any reason. Okay? And so you're shaking your leg and you're shaking the hell out of the camera. Remember, we went last time you were doing this. I'm happy I caught it this time. No shaking leg, please. If you're uncomfortable, let me know. We'll pause, we'll take a break and we'll figure it out. But please, you're shaking the camera like crazy.
Okay. Sorry about that. I
No
didn't
problem.
realize.
No problem. I realized. Trust me. I'm surprised the audience didn't say anything the last time it was happening. I thought an earthquake. I was watching the fucking show back. I go, holy shit. But so during the time of the Kevin Hart roast, Micheal Che had like said something about it or maybe posted something about it on Instagram and was like, oh, the people talking about this and that and the other. He just kind of said his opinion about it. It didn't really seem like anything all that criticizing. Like he wasn't like criticizing anyone. Lev decided to tweet about it and completely call this guy out. And then him and Lev start arguing in the fucking comments, right? And like I said, I went back to try to find it, and I couldn't find it. I don't know if Lev deleted it or if Micheal Che deleted it, because SNL cast members are not allowed to have Twitter accounts. So I don't know if it was happening on Twitter or not. I couldn't find it on Instagram or Twitter.
What do you think? Why can't they have a Twitter?
I have no idea. But SNL cast members are they're not allowed to tweet.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I don't know what's behind that. It's just been like that for a long time. So I don't know exactly where this interaction happened, but the guys from the Regz talked about it. Sorry, we just got sidetracked. So this is droning on. I want to end this segment already. But listen, Micheal Che fucking roast the fuck out of Lev in this, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. Listen to this.
Come on, that's
Those
not
are
funny.
those are days.
Funny.
That's what I mean. That's like Che being like, I'm being silly.
And then he, what's this?
Che posting
Make a
Shane's.
mockery.
Oh, this is Lev, right?
Yeah, he posts Che posting Shane's roast writers to make a mockery of is lame as fuck. One of your only IG posts that your show lets you keep up is from Shane putting you on stage at the
Yeah, probably.
Garden. Now you're clowning his team and shitting on their moment. You want the roast to be look
Everybody
at
has a
Kevin's
team.
shoes.
I want a team.
That might explain why SNL is so funny. Like, it was just kind of an aggressive thing.
But this is why, by the way,
His first comment is, whoa, 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 whoa.
yeah,
What is it? What is it?
the
They
thing,
wrote, whoa, 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 whoa.
yeah, and then they got into it, and they got into the comment. But
All right,
like,
wait.
but don't read the. I mean, we could.
I want to read what Che wrote.
I love how Dan's going, don't read the... It's like, motherfucker, start saying names. Shut the fuck up about goddamn don't read the comments. We want to know. The people want to know. All right? Look at these assholes in the chat going, no, Ashley, keep shaking your leg. It's no problem.
Hey, Ashley.
No, I'm cutting him off after this show. Ashley's going to be an amputee. No. Of course. Now she's all flustered, guys. You should see her. Her mic is like over here, over there. She's trying to talk into the mic. It's like this. She's going, hey, what's up? It's just, No, I'm not fucking with you. Don't get in your head about it. It's just a little leg shake. It ain't that big of a deal. Now listen to Micheal Che roasting Lev Fer.
Back.
This is
I want
He did like 6. It was both of them looked gay as fuck after a while because they're going first of all, second of all, third of all, fourth of all, and then they answered by going number 1. Like,
But then
like
Lev's like, well, this could have been a conversation or DMs. Che's like,
Dan
we don't have a
Soder's like
DM
an
relationship.
obnoxious kid in middle
Fuck you. I
school.
wanna read. Can I read?
Dan's what?
Like an obnoxious kid in middle school.
His voice very much is that. He's like a real life Bob's Burgers character. Like, to me, he looks like the way Bob's Burgers characters are drawn.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? Like, every time I see Dan Soder, I immediately start hearing that ukulele. You know, the Bob's Burgers intro? Immediately, it starts playing in my head. It's fucking nuts. He's afraid of any type of animosity. Dan Soder. Yeah, I could see that.
I want to. That's
I
hilarious.
just it's like putting this on. Like people can go read it on.
Look, that's Bob's
if
Burgers.
they keep it
Yeah,
up.
but they can't read.
Yeah.
They
I
can't
wanna
listen to us
see it.
reacting to it.
Let me
That's
see.
Bob's
Yeah.
Burgers.
Stop being-
He reminds me of the guy that has the competing restaurant from across the street with like the long head.
Reading fucking,
How
just-
is it bad? It's
We're
not
just reading
visual.
fucking.
It's visual. We get to read it and make fun of it.
I'm fine, but it's just.
Look, they want to see your legs in the chat. Ashley, show them legs.
No, I
Just
don't
say
give
it.
a fuck.
Just say it.
I don't fucking
say it.
care.
You don't want people fighting. You
Trying to court controversy is
Did you go to-
gayer than having
Did you go
controversy.
to Did you go to Allen today?
No.
All right.
I'm actually fucking great.
All right. Whatever.
Read the comments.
I don't like.
No, forget it.
It's gay as fuck that they're going.
Not the comments.
Number 1, number 2, number 3,
What does it
number
say?
4, number 5.
Did you purposely do Lauren?
Oh, that's
They're alluding to Lauren. It's funny.
yeah.
Read,
It was like
what
a
does it say?
subconscious.
What
That
does it
was
say?
number 3.
Summer, we can't talk. What does it say?
This is
Now it's
good.
falling apart.
Now
Bobby
it's not-
trying to read
Well,
is
it's
fun.
because it's fucking. He has it small. Make it big.
It's huge, Bobby.
Make it fucking 100 times
My
sizes.
TV is a foot away from further away.
Do you want me to read it, Bobby?
Yes.
Go up to the top because you're missing it. So it starts with Che going.
Just read 1, 2, and
He
3.
goes, first of all, I wasn't shaming those guys. I've known most of them for a decade, and it's very funny they were picked for a Kevin Hart roast. Second, I posted a picture of a tweet from a show that Shane asked me to do for free as a friend. Number 3. Third, I understand you got to earn your keep in the entourage, but maybe ask your boss if this post was a good look.
Snap.
Fourth, I'll be at the cellar all summer. We can talk about it in person.
Ooh, that's a big one. I'm gonna be at the cellar fucking all summer, Lev. We could talk about it then. Imagine Micheal Che coming up to you at the goddamn cellar, trying to do weekend updates. Get the fuck out of here. I would laugh at him immediately. Trying to come, I'd be like, is a cast member from SNL really trying to press me right now in a fucking comedy club? Get the fuck away from me. Like, that would be the funniest thing to me. It'd be like up to par with getting like an angry voicemail from Bill Cosby. You know? He calls you, hey, you know, the problem is with the thing, and I'm just pissed off about the fucking guy. And I'd be like, oh, God. You know, imagine listening to that voicemail. That'd be ridiculous, right? Now imagine a cast member from SNL coming up and pressing you in a comedy club. That's just as ridiculous, in my opinion. I go, Micheal Che, you're real? I thought you were only on, like, the TV screen. You go to shake his hand, right? It's black paint. He's like a white guy. You know, you're like, whoa, shit.
To reality.
And he is capitalized, though. That's important.
That's all caps. You're right. I did leave that out. Fifth, and this is really important, Lev, maybe SNL is not funny, but I'm funny, and you're not.
Ooh. All
Ooh.
capitalized, yeah.
I don't care whose dick you suck to ride a jet or be fourth mic on a podcast. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you are used to,
My God.
The gayest way to answer that. He essentially fucking like fire squatted Lev Fer, right? And then he ends it by throwing in a lyric from fucking TLC, okay? An old fucking women's R&B group that nobody in this fucking generation of anything would even remember. Obviously, we are showing our age by even laughing at that reference and joke. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to? You gonna tell him to don't go chasing waterfalls next, Micheal Che? Fucking faggot. This guy, stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I just thought that was great. Let's give it up for Micheal Che. You know, you thought you were roasting Lev Fer. That literally what Micheal just did would be like doing a fucking gang style, like mafioso drive-by, shooting the fuck out of Lev Fer, right? Filling him with like 100 bullets and then covering yourself in gasoline and setting yourself on fire. That's the equivalent of what Micheal Che just did. You know, you did something awesome and then you did something self-destructive and retarded to fucking just ruin it for yourself. Let's see. Dan Soder's from CT and Colorado, engaged to a woman that is into bro culture, bars, and sports, they're saying. Dude, it's funny that you say that because I tried checking out Dan Soder's wife's podcast. It sucks ass. She knows way too much about sports. I don't like that. It's like a Sports Center podcast that I think she works for like Sirius XM or some shit. Yeah, she knew like the whole shit. She's like, they're running down the paint, hitting point guard. It's a 3 over there. Guy's looking ugly. His elbow's not tucked in when he's hitting the rock. I go, whoa. Go, nah, dude. Dan Soder can't be married to this because you could tell that girl wears the pants in that goddamn relationship. I watched one episode of that podcast. I go, she knows this much about sports. Dan's the one who has to be quiet when the playoffs are happening. You get what I mean here? Dan's the one coming in with the trays of the snacks in the living room. Excuse me, honey. Can I get you some snacks for the game? And she's turning around going, shut the fuck up. You're fucking driving me crazy with all these snacks. He's wearing a tutu. He's wearing like one of those gay faggy fucking aprons. Oh, God. They're saying that she used to work for ESPN also. So, you know, it is a very Barstool-esque podcast, which is also something they're saying in the chat. But that little roast of Lev Fer right there kind of segues us into our first main story talking about Lev Fer. I've been keeping an eye on Lev. Lev has been doing some weird shit. He's like doing live streams now, which is like nuts to me. Like a comedian doing like video game live streams. It's something that's so fitting for them, but seems so alien to me when I'm watching it. I don't know what it is about it. Because it is very fitting. Comedian, kind of a loser job. Awesome job, don't get me wrong. Who wants a job doing nothing? I do. I want a job doing nothing, right? So, you know, loser-esque job, doing nothing, very lazy boy shit, right? Video games fit in that very nicely, right? And then you're trying to be like an online personnel. So streaming fits in there very nicely, right? For some reason, when comedians mix those two together, I don't like that. It's like Kool-Aid and sardines, you feel me? You know, there's people getting real black online with the Kool-Aid and the pineapples and all sorts of... It's nuts right now. The internet is a crazy place right now. So, Lev has been doing these live streams. I've been watching him, right? Every time he does or says something stupid, he doesn't leave the live streams up. And that I don't like either, because then I can't go back and talk shit about it. I'm watching these live streams, right? Get this, the other day, I'm listening to these live streams, guys. Lev starts telling us this story about how he went out to dinner at this Chinese restaurant to go eat with his friends, right? And they all order a round of edamame for the table. It's a very common appetizer at the Asian restaurants is that edamame for the table. You got to have it, right? Who doesn't like a little edamame for the table? Especially if it's got like garlic, a little chili like sauce in there, right? Mixed all together. Very nice little appetizer. So Lev is talking about how somebody ordered edamame for the table and that he doesn't normally eat a lot of edamame, so he's not familiar with it. This guy says, I eat one edamame. I decide to give it a try. I eat one. I go, oh, that's interesting. There was nothing in that one. He goes, okay. He tries it. He goes, I go to get another one. He goes, interesting. There was nothing in the second edamame that I ate either, right? He goes, I eat about 5 or 6 more of these edamame, and they all have nothing in them. I go, what the fuck is going on here? Lev then says that he didn't even realize until like 5 to 10 minutes into eating the edamame that he was eating from the discard bowl for all of the table, discarding their sloppy ass edamame into that bowl. Lev was sitting there for 5 to 10 minutes while the rest of his table was eating edamame and throwing it into a bowl. Lev's retarded ass thought that that was the bowl of edamame. He's picking out all the empty shells and trying to get edamame beans out of the shells. Now imagine, you got to like suck on it or something. Dude, it was the most disgusting story I had heard in a long time. I go, why are you even saying this on the goddamn live, Lev? This is crazy. Oh, my God. And they're saying edamame is for soy boys. They're saying that in the chat. Okay, edamame is for soy boys. Now, imagine if you go to eat the edamame and everybody's already had a whack at it. And you're just sitting there eating all the fucking nasty-ass discards from everyone else. So that's a little something I wanted to share. I'm sad to say I do not have that to watch right now because it was from a live stream that he messed something up and he didn't put it back up. So I checked. But we're going to get into our first main story for this week. It's going to be Tristan's gay-ass story. He tells this hookup story on the Patreon. for this week's cockfight, right? This week's episode of Cockfight. And Lev says some cringy shit. Tristan saying some cringy shit. I mean, if you could imagine, this is a hookup story that we're going to be talking about having to do with Tristan bowling. There's going to be some level of cringe in there somewhere, right? But before we get into the crazy cringe, I want to show you guys this funny little technical difficulties type shit that they had going on in their public episode. So, as you guys know, Cockfight, or you guys may or may not know, Cockfight got banned on YouTube, right? But they're still uploading their free episode every week on their Patreon and on Spotify. So if you're a Cockfight head like me, if you constantly have cock on the brain, then that's where you're going to want to find these two every week on Spotify and Patreon. So this week's episode, I thought this was kind of funny. They hold on 1 second. Let me get this prepped up. Excuse me. So what time are we going to? 15:40. So in this week's episode, Lev brings up their producer having like a family emergency. I guess his grandfather had passed away, right? And, you know, leave it up to Lev Fer to be a total piece of shit at all goddamn times, right? He starts lacing into the producer for having to like have schedule changes due to the fact that this asshole's grandfather died. Now, that just goes to show you how big of a piece of shit Lev is. So I just kind of wanted to share with you this. You know, I like pointing out when Lev is being a complete and total piece of shit. And you don't really have to watch him for long to point it out. It's like Lev could just be breathing for 30 seconds and he'll find a way to do some sort of piece of shit-esque activity, you know? So listen to Lev totally being an asshole to his producer, dead grandfather, on the brain.
It reaches 30. I'll give you $50. Give me as much until then. Let me know when I've hit my tab. Yeah.
But we also tomorrow is going to be wonky too because we got to fucking
hold on
makeup episodes because Joe.
I'm sorry. Before we get into that, somebody in the chat just said something very funny that I didn't even think about. They're saying, what's worse, Lev eating his own cum or eating the second-hand edamame right now? I forgot about the cum story, and we talked about that in detail on the guy. Lev eats his own cum. He's eating second-hand edamame. What won't this guy eat? He'll eat everything, apparently.
And also, where is he at?
I didn't even tell you this. This was in the beginning of the episode. Lev didn't come in this week, right? He's at home doing the podcast remotely. Gave the other two shit and was like, no, we have to come in today, right? Last minute hits them up and goes, guys, I have diarrhea. I can't make it into the studio. Does the podcast remotely from home. Says, guys, I have diarrhea. I went to get into the cab. As soon as I went to get in, I go, I'm going to shit my pants on the way to the studio. I had to call out. Essentially called out of work. Now he's doing it from home. I thought that was funny. Not enough to time code, but that's where he's at right now, is at home because of diarrhea.
I love his background. The little tree back there is actually moving.
It's waving like crazy, too. Pay attention to it. Yeah. It's like monsoon season at the beach. Watch.
Let me know when I've hit my tab. Yeah.
But we also tomorrow is going to be wonky too because we got to fucking we're doing makeup episodes because Joe finally killed his grandfather that molested him.
Okay, all right, cut him off, Joe. Joe, I didn't like that one. Thank you.
I want to know, did you watch this whole episode?
Mm-hmm.
With the diarrhea that he has, did he ever get up and leave?
Not once. He claims to have diarrhea, does not fucking get up once in the middle of the episode.
When you have diarrhea,
you'd might as well be doing the podcast on the shitter. If you had diarrhea the way you're claiming, you would be on the toilet doing the podcast. I would. And I would wipe my ass with the same hand I'm holding the phone with so that when I go to do it, you see my balls and my taint and the whole shebangy. All right? That is a good call out. I didn't think about that. Asshole fucking essentially lied to them. He didn't even think about going to the bathroom, not once. He didn't even go, my tummy hurts a little bit. He didn't say none of that. Now that I'm thinking about it. Good call.
For all your
Hey, Ashley.
condolences.
Yeah, none of us said anything.
All you said was, can we still do the podcast? Can you Joe, you put him on
Joe
ice.
dropped the ball this week.
You hearing what the producer just said? So now Lev is making fun of this guy. He goes, "Oh yeah, tomorrow's going to be wonky too because we have to do schedule changes because Joe's grandfather, who apparently molested him, like that's a crazy fucking joke to throw out in the middle of that.
Yeah.
He died over the weekend, so we have to reschedule shit because of Joe. It's like already like, yo, calm down, guy. My D-dad just died. All right, like what the fuck is this? Okay." And then on top of that, you're going to give me hell about the schedule conflicts, right? They're sitting there. Lev's like, no condolences, no nothing. He just goes, we're still going to be able to record, right? The guy is like fucking probably crying telling Lev this news. Lev goes, we're still going to be able to record, right? Listen to this.
As much until then.
Let me know when I've hit my tab.
Yeah.
But
And then I'll
we
double
also so tomorrow is gonna be wonky too because we got to fucking we're doing makeup episodes because Joe finally killed his grandfather that molested him.
Okay. All right. Cut him off, Joe.
Joe, I didn't like that one.
Thank you for all your condolences.
Yeah, none of us said anything.
All you said was, "Can we still do the podcast? Can you put him on,
Joe,
can you put him on
Joe
ice?"
dropped the ball this week.
I'm sorry that your grandfather passed away, Joe.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
He taught me everything I know about audio.
I taught me everything I know about cheese.
That's good
Well,
shit.
did your grandfather get you into cheese?
He liked cheese, but no.
Way to segue that. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. A comedy podcast. Your grandfather got you into cheese, did he? Who gives a fuck about the goddamn cheese? What the fuck, man? This guy. What's the next time code? Look, he's still doing it. He does this, and then now he's talking shit about the dead grandfather, right? Oh, scheduling conflicts, making the guy feel like an asshole. Now the guy fucking ends up saying something about it later, and Lev just starts fucking lacing into him again. Where are we at? What is it? 2613 is the next time code. Listen to this. Listen to little Levy boy over here lacing into the producer. Listen.
Did it give you a little sense of this is my place?
Well, there was actually some birds nesting. We have a gazebo thing at the back, and there was a couple of birds nesting there. Some big fat bitch gave birth a mourning dove. Huh?
Yeah.
Like a funeral for Joe's grandfather. A mourning. Anyway,
That's the nicest thing you guys have said.
I had
so
to
far.
wait and.
That's the nicest thing you guys have said so far. Oh my God. Though that right there, I don't like. I get where the producer's coming from, but to do that woe is me under your breath, like, that's the nicest thing you guys have said so far about it. Bro, we literally just heard Tristan say, I'm sorry to hear about your dead grandfather. That's way nicer than a joke about mourning doves and your dead grandfather's funeral.
Yeah.
Right? So now you're sitting there fishing for like what? Some sort of sympathy or something like that. This is probably the only time Lev was a piece of shit that I go, I probably would have reacted the same exact way. If you would have sat there and tried to like guilt trip me into making jokes about your grandpa, it's like, calm down. Calm down. You know why you're here. Your boss is Louis J. Gomez. They're a Gas Digital podcast. I don't know if you knew that.
I did.
So it's like your boss is Louis J. Gomez, essentially, bro. What are you talking about?
Till
Joe, we're not giving you sympathy for your dumb dead grandpa, dude.
I am.
Everyone's dead. Everyone's grandpas are already dead. So,
Yeah.
so where's my fucking apology? You missed mine.
Say sorry that Column's
when
grandpa
my
is
grandpa
dead.
died, I didn't fucking inconvenience your calendar, Joe. I didn't even bring it up.
His grandpa taught him everything he knows about cheese. You need to be more respectful to this man.
Tell him everything about
This is
sound engineering.
Yeah.
Back. He's like,
Lev is like cartoonishly, I don't know, thick. I don't know like what like the word to describe him. It's like, I know we said he looks like one of the dinosaurs from the show, and it's just something about him. It's like he almost like a cartoon, like construction worker or something. He's like a guy from Hey Arnold. I don't know. Something about Lev is very caricature-esque.
Yeah.
And I just don't like it. Especially, that's what makes these like little shit talk, piece of shit moments of his like so much worse for him, is because there's something caricature-y about him that you just feel like he doesn't care at all. Like he's like a sociopath or something like that. I don't know. Something about him. I don't like that. Sitting there. Yeah, it's fine to sit there and be like, yo, don't try to like guilt trip us. Fuck you, right? Like I can respect that. But he's calling his grandfather like dumb, dead grandfather. He's like, I didn't inconvenience your schedule. I didn't even bring it up. What the fuck are you doing? Listen to what he says next, too.
My day, we had a cup on a string.
Yeah, that's.
Hey guys, and
If
if
you
one of
want
them's
to produce a podcast, you got to rotate this horn here.
one
real
of them's
slow,
talking too
like.
low, tell him to talk louder.
Yeah. Every week, some guy would come by with a new tin can on a string, and that's how we got the radio.
Bomb.
No, Joe, I am sorry about your dead grandpa.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Fuck
Psych.
it. Yeah.
Psych.
Psych.
I'd kill him again.
I'd kill him again. Now, obviously, that's a joke. You know, we get it. I actually kind of thought that part was a little bit funny, where he's like, I'll kill him again. And I go, okay, you got me. All right, you got me. Josh Denny is the bottom of the internet. What are they saying in there? I look like Fred Armisen with AIDS.
Oh.
I never would have gotten that. Fred Armisen with AIDS. It's not a bad one. I bet you guys didn't know Fred Armisen actually started his career as a member of the Blue Man Group. Did you know that? You know Fred Armisen, right?
I do know Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen was a member of the Blue Man Group. Let's give it up for Fred Armisen and me for having AIDS. So moving on to the next time code. It's going to be 51 minutes and 18 seconds, right? Now, there's a reason why I brought up all of that lacing into the producer for the dead grandfather, right? It's because, like, lately they've been having, like, little issues with the producer, almost to the point to where, like, they're, like, starting to, like, yell at him for, like, his technical difficulties and shit. He's always, like, they'll be talking about something for 5 minutes straight, describing something. He doesn't even pull it up on screen. Like, they're like, yeah, you know that video that we were thinking about and blah, blah, blah. He doesn't even think about Google searching it. They're just like, Joe, what the fuck is your problem? The producer's name is Joe.
He's just in La La Land.
He's always just in La La Land doing his shit. And today, they just happen to be shitting on him about his dead grandfather, right? Now watch what happens in this time code. Good old Joe, the producer. This is Gas Digital's best. Right here. Watch this.
Live streaming, me live streaming. Tristan's not live streaming. He's not allowed. He's not invited.
Everyone's
We're
live
full.
streaming.
Sorry, Tristan.
not
too
invited.
much. So check out YouTube/Column Turo. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That was fun.
But that's the thing.
Guys,
If
are we
it's like 2
starting?
weeks,
Now, did you see that cut just now?
Oh, yeah.
So now, fucking Column goes, all right, guys, that was fun. And kind of gets slow for a little bit. Now he's referring to, like, the plugs that they just did, right? Because they were doing plugs, like, towards the end of the episode, right? Now you see it cut, and it cuts back in. They're already in the middle of a conversation. The fucking producer thought that that was the end of the show. And he cut the fucking cameras and stopped the recording while they were in the middle of talking. Now they're coming back in the middle of a bit that they were in the middle of doing. Watch what happens. Listen to this.
Yeah. All right, guys. That was fun.
but that's the thing.
Guys,
If
are we
it's like 2
starting?
weeks,
Are we starting the Patreon? Is this starting?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're finishing
What
up the
happened?
public.
I just didn't know if you want me to
Wait,
just hit record for the Patreon.
No.
Okay.
Are we not recording?
What?
Well, we're gonna go move on to the Patreon, right?
Well, yeah.
No,
we're
this
at
is the
53
regular.
minutes.
You just said good night.
What did
You see Column's face while he's going through all of this? Look at Column. We go back and Column's like, what the fuck does that mean, mate? He's like, whatever. I don't know. I can't do Irish for some reason. I'm very terrible at Irish. Column looks mad as hell, bro. Column looking mad as hell. Imagine you're in the middle of a bit and the producer's like, wait, guys, are we starting? Are we starting yet? What's happening? I'd shoot him in his face. But what do you mean, are we starting? These guys' stomachs had to have sank all the way to the bottom of their asses because they were probably like, is he just now hitting the record button after a whole hour? Like, that's what I would, in my head immediately. I would go, is he just now hitting record? I'd be so pissed.
For the Patreon.
No.
Okay.
Are we not recording?
What?
Well, we're gonna go move on to the Patreon, right?
Well, yeah.
No,
we're
this
at
is the
53
regular.
minutes.
You just said good night.
When did we say good
You said good night, and that's it. And then you stopped talking, and then you asked how much time did we do? So I hit pause for like the last.
No.
Okay, sorry.
Wait, can we press play?
You missed my
Yeah.
great question.
So just start where you said. You guys had a big. You like ended the show. You paused, and you're like,
No, we did.
Dude, the producer's flailing right now. He's like essentially going to be like, well, why don't you just ask the question again? Because you hear Colin,
Yeah.
he goes, you missed my question that I had. He go, well, you could just start from like here. You go back, just ask it again, like you. And now he doesn't know what to do. He's like,
Yeah, you're like, how much
I
time
did
was
say,
it?
well, that was great.
Yeah, you guys are like. Then I asked, are you guys gonna go to the bathroom?
Oh, that's what that was?
I didn't even hear you say that.
I thought you said I'm
No,
going to go to the bathroom.
It felt like you totally ended the show.
No.
No.
Are we
We're
on
only at
pause?
53.
Are we
What
on
is
pause?
Lev rubbing?
Yeah, you're on pause
A
now.
cat or
he's
something?
rubbing his cat. Yeah, he's rubbing his pussy. Lev is on there fucking rubbing his goddamn pussy. Look, Colin is stewing, bro. You could see it if you just pay attention to Colin.
yeah.
He is stewing in it right now over that.
All right, I have a great question.
Are we unpaused?
Yeah.
I have a great question. Say you go up to a genie,
Okay.
and he says,
It's a really shitty back alley genie.
it's a back alley genie. You've never heard this question before.
What do you mean he's back alley genie?
It's a genie. Instead, all those front alley genies?
He's a genie that dropped out of genie school.
Yeah, you know.
Ah, that's a clever bit.
yeah, no.
Oh, what a great riff you guys have.
No. I know. Listen, this is.
Shut up and learn, Irishman.
Yeah, no. So if you could, he went up to you and said, hey, you have to shit all the shit. You can, right now, shit all the shit you're going to do for the rest of your life or continue pooping like how you normally would. What would you choose? And that is an original Tristan Bowling.
Not even listening.
You're not even listening.
I'm too mad about
You're so filled with rage.
I'm too mad about the situation.
I thought Colin was going to be like, what a stupid question.
What a dumb fucking question.
They're saying in the chat the fuck up actually makes the show a little bit better. It's about to make it a whole lot better in a second, dude. Colum's about to pop his goddamn top over this. That's why I keep bringing attention to how mad he's getting. Look at his fucking hand over his face right here. Colum has somehow squished his whole face into the center of his head. I've never even seen anyone do that. It looks like he has no eyes, no mouth, no nose, no nothing. How did he do that? He goes, that's how mad he is. He has his whole fucking face. It's squished into the middle of his head right now. Holy hell. Now watch, he's about to blow that Irish top of his. He's about to blow his Lucky Charms, that one.
We just lost. Basically, Colin asked us that question. Then was like, that's a great question.
And then
but
Joe
since that
goes, I thought
wasn't
you guys were
recording."
finished. Not that you guys didn't finish the pod in any way. It's okay, Joe. Your head is in the clouds right now.
He's going through bereavement.
I can't wait for you guys to see how you totally ended the
We were
show.
in the fucking room, Joe. I don't need the fucking
Yeah,
replay.
Joe, we're all in the
By the way,
room.
we probably don't even have a replay because you fucking turned it off. And then we talked for like 10 minutes. He goes, guys, this is the Patreon yet?
If you want, I can stick both halves together.
Great.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
This is a real Frankenstein of an episode.
Yeah. Shut up, Lev.
That would be good if
Oh, now that I'm not there, you throw shit at me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to throw it at the TV.
Very funny point they're making.
All right, fuck
now.
it. Let's switch over to the page. Let's get into.
So now they end the episode, right? We're going to move on to their Patreon one. This is going to be Tristan's fucking cringy ass hookup story that we're going to be getting into. But this is very funny. They're making a very interesting point right now in the chat, talking about imagine getting upset over the cameraman not getting your fucking recording of your poop joke, right? And like Colin is sitting there, a grown man in his 30s, and he's getting fucking heated over the fact that that recording didn't go through. And in the producer's defense, right? Which you can't even defend him, really. You should never stop recording until everyone's like walking out of the room, essentially, right? But in his defense, you were talking shit about his grandpa, give it up. Hey, you talking shit about my grandpa, my dead-ass grandpa like that. I'm pulling every plug I fucking can, You would have accidentally lost the recording as far as I'm concerned, But, yeah, no. So let's move on to the next little subject that we got. having to do with the Cockfight Boys. I don't even know why I closed that link because I'm just going to have to reopen it again anyway. Let's see. Oh, why is it? There we go. Open link. All right, so we're going to be moving on to Tristan's cringy hookup story. Now, this is going to be cringy for a myriad of reasons. For one, it's coming from Tristan, right?
Oh, it is.
Like, can you imagine Tristan Bowling doing anything sexual with a woman? Can you just picture that in your mind's eye? I know I fucking can't. I can't even picture a woman being able to get past the mustache. The mustache is sticking out 4 inches past his goddamn face. How's the girl even going to kiss him? You know, just doesn't make sense to me. But Tristan ended up having a hookup over the weekend, right? And they ended up wanting to save this one for the Patreon as if it was going to be like the end all be all of hookup stories, right? And I'm going to try to string this together as best as I possibly can so that we can get all the cringe that we possibly can out of it. But these guys trying to tell a story is like letting like a mentally challenged kid run down a toy aisle and telling them they can have whatever they want. They're going to go over here, go over there. There's going to be no structure to it. Every time like Tristan starts to tell the story, they start telling another story, some other fucking direction over here. You have to like wait fucking 4 minutes in between for Tristan to start telling the story again and blah, blah, blah. But I think I got it down packed to where I can kind of explain it, you know, as best as I possibly can. They're saying, I can't imagine another man doing sexual anything with another man because I'm not gay. Good point. That's a very good point, you know. For me to even say that makes me gay. You know, I shouldn't even be asking you if you can picture any. Well, I can ask Ashley, actually. I'm allowed to ask Ashley. She's not a guy. As far as you guys know, she's not a goddamn guy. You know? All right, so this first time code is going to be Lev talking about it. Lev telling Tristan's story, kind of. Lev, for some reason, he wants to start this whole thing off, which kind of fits Lev, you know, trying to take someone else's accomplishment and kind of make it about him a little bit in the beginning. I thought that was very rich. Listen to how cringy Lev sounds, just even talking about Tristan's hookup, which is the cringe you talking about another man's hookup. That's pretty cringy.
Stale food.
Just a zombie arm and like big hoagie roll.
All right, so what's this news we have?
Okay, so the other night, my buddy calls me up and he goes, I was just with Tristan Bowling. I go, I'm sorry to hear that. He goes,
your buddy, who's your buddy? Does this matter?
No,
tell the story.
no,
Tell the
it
story.
doesn't matter.
Tell the story. Sorry.
All right, so anyways, he goes, this smoking hot girl, smoking hot slut was throwing it at him.
Nice.
Like completely throwing it at him
She was
to the
drunk.
point where they were at the bar afterwards hanging out. And my friend is like jealous. He's like, dude, this chick is so fucking hot. Oh my God. Like, how is he not railing this? And
This chick is so fucking hot. Oh my God. How is he not railing this? Like just the way that Lev talks about anything like that in general. Like, for one, I don't know. There's something about him just kind of being like, my friend's at the bar telling me he's hanging out with Tristan, and this slut like is hitting on Tristan. It's like, whoa, why is she a slut? Because she's not hitting on you? Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, okay, she's hitting on Tristan, so you just automatically hit her with the fucking slut label right out the goddamn rip. And then he goes over and goes, my friend is like jealous because Tristan's not like throwing her on the bar and eating her pussy in front of everyone. It's kind of like crazy, right? It's like Tristan should be like finger blasting her in front of everyone, like in front of the bar. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you even talking about? Like, so your friend is like some creepy asshole who's sitting at the bar spying on some girl who's hitting on Tristan, and your friend is like jealous because Tristan hasn't clubbed her over the head like a caveman and dragged her out of the bar yet. Like, I don't even get that. That's so cringy to me. And then you're wearing the sunglasses the whole time while doing it. Me no likey. I don't like that.
He goes,
your buddy. Who's your buddy? Does this matter?
No,
tell the story.
no,
Tell the
it doesn't
story.
matter.
Tell the story. Sorry.
All right. So, anyways, he goes, this smoking hot girl, smoking hot slut was throwing it at him.
Nice.
Like completely throwing it at him
She was
to the
drunk.
point where they were at the bar afterwards hanging out. And my friend is like jealous. He's like, dude, this chick is so fucking hot. Oh my God. Like, how is he not railing this? And the girl's throwing out all these signals. She's like, I'm into anal. I fucking love anal, all the shit. And my friend is just like dying.
Who's your
inside.
friends just hanging out? Just like,
It's just Joe.
Joe from the
Joe from the stand. It makes it seem
And
like
Joe's walking around touching tables, right? Joe's like part of the conversation, not part of the conversation. He's just constantly listening.
yeah.
He comes over.
He came over to the bar.
Yeah.
So, and he's
she's like, I
dying
love
inside.
anal. I love anal from guys named Tristan.
I love how Colum actually brings everyone back down to reality. Like, he's the only one that will, like, pull the string to get Lev to stop floating away from Earth and his fucking crazy big fish storytelling. You know, it's nuts. This girl is sitting at the bar saying, I love anal. Okay, so if what you're saying is true, then the girl was blackout drunk and none of you should even been talking to her. You should have all been trying to get this bitch a cab home, right? No. Instead, Lev is super upset with his friend because through a game of telephone, he's hearing that his friend is not raping her right now. You know, it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? And Tristan, look at this. I mean, I can't even look at this guy and be like, anyone thinks he's cute. I don't know. Something about him, especially now with his gay ass mutton chops. What is that? You seeing that?
Yes.
Look at Tristan Bowling's goddamn mutton chops. Kill this fucking man. That's a sign of dope. I mean, it has to be. You're doing stupid ass facial fucking shit all over. Like, nah, dude, you're doping. Or you're drunk all the time. You know, every episode I watch now, he's drinking a Coors Light Tall Boy. That's some alcoholic shit. What time are you guys recording these goddamn things?
Yeah, you got that at the gas station.
Every time I see this asshole with the Coors Light Tall Boy while they're recording, he's blasted out of his mind right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Joe's like, oh my God, I love anal. But so he's like dying inside, like, oh my God, the smoking hot chick wants to bang him. That fucking rules. He's like, he's got to close this down. She's making it so obvious. And then he calls me up and he's like, dude, you would have been so upset. He wasn't capitalizing, wasn't closing it down. So I just sent Tristan the always be closing scene from Glengarry Glen Ross, where Alec Baldwin comes in and takes him to school. No context. I just sent that. Always be closing.
Nice.
And he
Just
texts me,
straight
he
back
goes,
to Lev's school of dating.
Yeah.
Lev's school of pickup artistry.
Yeah.
You got to go to Lev's school of dating. You got to go to Lev's school of pickup artistry. I can't do it. I'm trying to do Dan Soder right now. I'm doing impressions of everybody. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing Hulk Hogan for no reason. Or wait, no, Macho Man Randy Savage I meant to say. My bad. This is crazy, dude.
A real Patrick Bateman style pickup. Let me see your condom.
I told the boys in the Discord.
Yeah. Ooh, ocean white or a pearl white in embossed letters.
So now you see fucking Lev is getting like the third party information from his buddy who's like hanging out at the bar right now, right? And Lev sends him some movie scene from some movie called like Glen Ross or some bullshit, right? Which I've never heard of. I don't know what the fuck that even is. But I ended up looking up that scene because it got me curious. I'm like, what did he send him exactly? Look at how crazy cringe this is. This is what Lev sent to him when he was at the bar trying to pick up on this chick, right? It's this scene right here. And this right here at the 3-minute mark of this 7-minute scene that Lev sent to fucking Tristan bowling to watch to help him pick up on a girl. You think he has time to stop for 7 minutes and watch this? Fuck out of here. He's got some puss, you know? Listen to this scene. This is the craziest thing to send to someone who's picking up a girl at the bar. Watch this.
Because only one thing counts in this life. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted. You hear me, you fucking faggots?
Ah.
A, B, C. A always B, B, C closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
So now this is what he's sending Tristan right now. He's going, always be closing on the puss. You cannot let this girl, you can't give her an inch of wiggle room. You have to be down her throat, getting the number. How are you going to get to her house? That's the creepiest way to go about trying to hook up with the girl at the bar. And whatever happened to just like letting the chemistry take you where it takes you? You know, whatever happened to that? Why do we always have to crowbar our way into some bitch's pants? Like, you know, why can't you just let her let you in like a vampire? You know, she has to invite you in first. You can't just be coming up. Lev, see, in Lev's mind, he has it to where he goes, well, you have to do like these Jedi mind tricks to kind of like trick the girl.
He's the creepiest person at the bar.
Exactly. You have
You're
to
like, go away, dude.
Exactly. It's like always be closing. What do you mean? Always be tapping her on the shoulder everywhere she goes, trying to like not letting her have a fucking inch of room to breathe? You're going to bother her the entire time at the bar? That's crazy talk. Anyone who thinks of like hooking up with women like a salesman, go, it's all a numbers game. You just gotta keep throwing out lawyers. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. That's the creepiest shit to me. So Lev has it in his mind. He goes, you have to psychologically manipulate the woman and get her brainwashed and kind of like, you know, trick her. And then that way you could fuck her and then never talk to her again. It's all good. After that, it's all good. That was crazy to me. I see this. I go, this is what you sent him. I don't care how long I've been friends with you. You send me this as if you're spying on me while I'm hooking up with a girl. I'm going to look over my shoulder to make sure you're not in the bar, first of all. Then after that, I'm blocking your number. I don't care how good of friends we are. You ain't texting me no more. Texting me with some gay shit like this.
AIDA. Attention, interest, decision, action. Attention. Do I have your attention? Interest. Are you interested? I know you are, because it's fuck or walk. You close or you hit the bricks. Decision. Have you made your decision for Christ? And action. AIDA. Get out there. You got the prospects coming in.
You see where we're going with this. This is actually nuts for Lev to send to his buddy who's trying to hook up at the bar right now. And it's not like Tristan don't got help. He talks about how, like, he fucking brings up Brad, what is it, Williams? You know the little midget comedian? That's Brad Williams, right?
Yeah.
The little midget guy? He's bringing up how Brad Williams is, like, wingmanning him the whole time, right? Which is another creepy aspect of this story. Because the last time I heard something about Brad Williams hooking up with a chick, he pulled the old switcheroo with Carlos Mencia. Which is old coverage. This is like Red Bar covered that. There's been so many people who have covered that. But Brad Williams, he did the old switcheroo. A girl was going to Carlos Mencia's tour bus to hook up with them. This is Brad's story out of his own mouth. They turn the lights off. Girl thinks that she's getting fucking hit by Carlos Mencia from behind. Meanwhile, Carlos like leaves the room and Brad sneaks his little Keebler elf ass in there and starts tapping the girl from behind. I mean, that's fucking rape if I've ever heard it, right?
Yeah.
So that's like, you telling me Brad Williams is your wingman. I'm not too happy about that. I don't like hearing that, right? It's not good look for Mr. Tristan Bowling. So moving on to the next time code. Now let's hear Tristan tell the story, right? We're sitting there hearing it from Lev. Lev's like, I sent him the scene. I got him all hooked up, all fucking juiced up, you know, I gave him the confidence to get it going. He should be able to get the puss. And then Lev goes, all right, Tristan, why don't you take it away? I want to hear your perspective real fast, you know? It's like, wait, what do you mean? Well, why'd you say all that shit? And of course, like I said, Lev has to try to make it seem like he's the one that gave Tristan the confidence to fucking bag this girl, right? He has to try to make it about him. Let's let it come out of Tristan's mouth, please.
During this move. And no, so it was last Wednesday. I was hosting the 10 p.m. downstairs, which somehow was operating. And
Oof, slight egg at Joe and his.
no, I mean, it was just like 9 people. And I was just like, all right, fuck. But like 3 of them were these chicks who were all nurses in the front row.
Oh, I love a nurse.
Yeah.
Big fan of the nurses.
Yeah, pretty fun.
Because they've seen all the disgusting shit.
I know.
You
just wiping ass all day.
Nothing phased them.
And I'm like, why don't you clock out and clock back in?
They get old men grabbing their pussy and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And no, so during the show, like I mentioned, I'm single up top, and like throughout
during the show, you go, "Hi, everyone, I'm single."
Is that not already like the creepiest thing in the world? He's hosting the show. There's 9 people in the whole entire crowd. The front 3 people, one of them is a nurse, is cute. Right away, he sees 3 women. Nothing's happened yet. None of them have talked to him. Maybe one of them smiled at him. He's the one going on stage to introduce the show. He goes, hey, y'all ready to have a good time tonight? I'm single. That's crazy. Like, why are you even bringing that up? Where is the comedy in that? Like, and even to make like a joke, like a single joke is like right out the rip. It's like any audience member who doesn't pick up on signals like that, that's low IQ shit. In my opinion.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, everybody's single. Hey, how we
the rules
doing?
of tonight are y'all have to suck my dick. I'm single.
Yes, I am running a kissing booth out front.
Scoop of the rules. Turn your phones off. Don't mention my ex.
Don't mention it. I'm fragile. No, so
I hate Tristan.
So I'm during the show. One of the 3 friends raises her hand, and I'm like, this is an attendance. What? I'm like, there's 9 people in here. Just say the thing.
Yeah.
And she's just like, my friend thinks you're cute. And I'm like, well, that's nice, dope. Well, talk to me after the show. I'm like, I don't know what to do with that.
Girl says that Tristan's cute, wipes his whole goddamn hard drive. He goes, now all of a sudden you got stage fright. One girl in the audience says you're cute. Calm it down, bro. That's the sign of a guy who's not really played this game very often. You know what I mean? If you've been with women through experience, I'm not even saying Mac Daddy type shit. You don't have to be with 100 of them, right? But even if you had like a solid girlfriend for like a year or something, that kind of would even boost your confidence a little in the woman department. You might have to get back on the horse as far as dating goes, right? But just an interaction with a woman, you should be like comfortable with that.
Right.
At least, right? If you've even talked to one before. This guy, a girl raises her hand like a kindergartner in the audience, goes, excuse me, my friend thinks you're cute. Now, the girl who thinks she's cute is not even the one talking. Now we're preschool level shit. The friend is over there like this with her cell phone covering her face. And her friend's over there going, my friend thinks you're cute over here. This one right here. She thinks you're cute. Tristan shuts down. Shuts down. If anything, they've laid the playing field to be in your favor. They're doing weird, stupid, like childish shit. You should capitalize on that and be like, calm it down, little lady. Like, say something to kind of make it seem like you're on the higher playing field or something, right? No. Tristan just shuts it down.
Literally, I'm just like, I don't know what to do with that. Thanks a lot.
Turned into a bumbling idiot.
This one, just my tongue rolls out of my mouth. I start hitting myself in the head with a hammer.
You're like, fuck, what do I say?
Yeah.
You knock over a waiter full of plates.
I instantly cum my pants. Just instantly.
It's like a 4D show. You just shoot cum all over the front row.
I shit down my pants.
See what I'm saying? How now they're starting to trail off? Like, you have to, really skip ahead a little bit because they will go on a whole fucking left field tangent for 5 more minutes and then expect you to pick back up on the story after they just took you completely out of it.
Yeah. I bring up Brad Williams.
I'm working here. Talk to me after the show.
No, I bring up Brad Williams weirdly there.
Oh, yeah. You had a little drop in?
Yeah.
All right.
But Brad is the man. He helps.
A little tight 5?
It was
short set.
The tightest 5. Short set. No, but after the show, we're upstairs just talking. I'm seeing like the people come out, and she just beelines to me.
Wow.
And she's like, "Let's get a shot. Let's get a shot. Where are we going after this? Where are we going?"
Wow.
And so
Describe her to me. Paint a picture. What does she look like?
5'2", tight bod.
Lev over there ready to pull his dick out and start jerking off with his fucking sunglasses on. He goes, "Hold on, describe her to me." He's like undoing his pants. He's like, "Can you paint a picture real quick for me?" He's got like a little thing of lotion. He's like, "Please tell me what she looks like." He's pretending to be blind with his gay ass sunglasses on. They're saying in the chat he looks like he listens to Smash Mouth. He looks like the lead singer of Smash Mouth in this goddamn video right here. This guy ready to start whacking it to Tristan's goddamn story here. And Tristan, the one quick little thing he brought up in the beginning of that I thought was weird, that I picked up on, was he said, not only did he say, "I said I was single" right up top on stage, but then he said he brought up Brad Williams. Like, just, okay, so you're introducing the show. You go, "Hey, you guys ready for a good night? I'm single. Brad Williams is cool, I guess." It's like, why? What do you even?
What's happening?
Yeah, what is even going on here? Like, to listen to this, it's crazy as hell. The smelliest looking podcast on the scene for sure. Well, he might be talking about us. I don't know. We might be. Oh no, I'm just
36. An older lady.
Yuck. My wife's 36. Disgusting.
I think it was your wife.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
I love that.
Well, you got to get back on the train, you know.
Yeah.
It's like my wife's 36 and a nurse and was gone Wednesday. That's probably a coincidence.
And loves anal with Tristan.
She just.
I like that joke from Colin. He goes, "My wife is 36. Disgusting. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy." He says, "Oh, you hooked up with a 36-year-old?" He goes, "You're a fucking faggot, dude." Oh, God. So now this is funny look, it's funny that they're sitting there saying like Lev looks like he listens to Smash Mouth and shit like that. It's kind of like in reference to the glasses, right? That's kind of like what does it. And I thought this was a funny little quick time code to get into right here. Watch. Tristan makes fun of Lev for wearing the sunglasses, and Lev gets self-conscious, almost goes to take them off, and like doesn't. And Colin picks up on it and immediately calls him out. I thought it was the funniest thing. You can see he kind of like does this thing where he goes like, and like moves his hand like over or some weird shit. He's like, goes to like itch his head on the other side. He's like, pulls some weird move where, and Colin immediately sees it and goes, "You were going to take him off, weren't you?" I saw that. I thought that was hilarious listening to this. Listen.
Takes his pinky out. Tell me.
I have an ice cream in my hand. He's partaking. We're sharing. And so
good times here.
Wait, that would be a really funny like street prank. Is you walk with a stroller, and in it like you have Brad Williams dressed as a baby with like a big kid and everything, and then he just shoots up like in his chair and scares the shit out of people. And you realize he's like a 53-year-old man.
I think
that would rule.
I don't think he would love doing that.
We pay him like $300. He'll do it.
Oh yeah, sure, I'm sure. No, so he tells me he's like,
"Sorry, Brad, we shorted you."
Nice.
Go on.
Sunglasses, Lev coming in with the heaters.
Oh, did you see that? He goes up. Oh, wait. He didn't want to like make it too obvious that the joke about the sunglasses made him self-conscious. And it was even worse that he kind of bombed right there a little bit, right? I thought that was so funny. And pay attention close to Lev's wrist. He has that fat boy wrist where it looks like his hand and his wrists are like separate from each other. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a little bit of like a roll thing that they got going on there. Yeah. Look at Lev's wrist. He's got that. Look at this.
No. So he tells me, he's like,
"Sorry, Brad, we shorted you."
Nice.
Go on.
Sunglasses, Lev coming in with the heaters.
Oh, it was his watch. Okay, it was a little fast. I take it back. I take it back. Hey, look, I'm not afraid to admit when I was wrong. That watch had me for a second. He does it so fast. He doesn't want to get caught. He goes, you know, that's Ninja Lev right there.
But
you almost took him off.
You almost did take him off. I saw you.
I almost took him off, and then I started thinking about Hooters. And I left him on.
No, so So he pulls me aside. He's like, I'm living vicariously through you.
Yeah, I'm living vicariously through you.
Wait, is he married
Yeah, he's married.
to a tall person?
Yeah, 5'7".
That's pretty small.
Wow.
Yeah, a foot taller in. Get it?
A foot taller. Get it? I really do not like Tristan. He's something about him is too desperate for me. It's like all of his jokes and zingers and one-liners just come from like this place of desperation for some reason. And I do not like that. Like there's something about the entertainment business. You really do have to like, no matter how broke you are, no matter how little you've been working, no matter how much you can't sell tickets, you have to kind of like come across like you are or like you don't need it, right? That desperation, it comes out, it comes through in like your performance, your zingers, whatever it may be. It fucking shines through and I can't deal with it, bro. I can't deal with it. Sorry, I'm like reading the chat right now. They're saying Lost Ox desk looks like they took groceries out the bag and never put them away. Why? Because of our Mucinex right here? See, now if you were a real Lost Ox, you would know what this Mucinex is about, right? And I'm surprised that the person chatting this is actually someone that I constantly see listening to the show. KDCR, okay? Right? This person's acting like they've never been here once before, okay? Don't act all cool because there are a couple people talking shit in the chat. You want to join in, KDCR. We know you, okay? You want to act like the cool guy now all of a sudden. All right, so let's go on to the next time code. Tristan snapping back at Lev for trying to interrupt his hookup story, right? Then he tells a little bit more about the story. So let's go to that time code. This is, where is it? 2350. Good old 2350 right here. 2350. I hate how like on any platform but YouTube, I have to scrub the bar to get to the next time code. It kind of sucks. All right, now look at Tristan snap back at Lev for interrupting the story. Because I think Tristan's starting to pick up on, he goes, if I keep letting these guys interrupt, I'm going to be telling this story for like 45 goddamn minutes now.
You look even better.
Joe comes in and starts talking about Warhammer 40K and gets really deep into lore with these chicks. And so she comes back over to me and she's like, puts her arms around my neck.
She goes, what a fucking dud.
We're getting in close. And Brad does, it's so funny. He just, he's on his bar stool. He just crosses his arms, puts his like little.
He's on his bar stool standing.
Let me finish. It's not even that good. So,
damn. Okay, Tristan. What the fuck? God damn. Way to call out your buddy. Let me finish. Your joke wasn't even that good. I actually got Lev to shut the fuck up off of that. You know, I like that.
Joe, he sits down. He just puts his cabbie hat over his eyes and just shivels to the side. So it's just like, I'm not paying attention. And me and this chick just start making out heavy.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and we start making
Tongue?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
She's
what a whore.
She's slipping it in.
Be careful.
And so we're just like going back and forth and making out.
Making out. His face?
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny to me because Tristan is the only one and not picking up on the fact that these two are patronizing the fuck out of him. Like you hear Cullum, he's like, "Oh, you making out? What? You get the tongue? You get the tongue?" He's patronizing the shit out of you right now. You're gonna let him? And Tristan's just so happy that a girl touched his fucking schmeckle. You know what I mean? He's just like, yeah, man, we were making out. Who describes it like that? His little crackhead, making out. It almost sounds fake the way he said it. Making out. It's like, what the fuck was that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I want to pay attention to Lev's face, though, like you were saying.
Down, he just puts his cabbie hat over his eyes and just shivels to the side. So it's just like, I'm not paying attention. And me and this chick just start making out, heavy.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and we start making
Tongue?
out. Yeah.
Oh my God!
She's
what a whore.
She's slipping it in.
Be careful.
And
Lev over there shaking his head. He's like, yeah, boy. He's like, Tristan finally getting his dick wet, man. He goes, but I'm still upset because he's not fully penetrating this woman at the bar in front of everyone at this very moment that we speak. He's not moving fast enough. Always be closing. You know, making out. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Listen to the way he says this. If you are not laughing your ass off at him going, making out, I have no idea what you're even doing with your life. That to me is the funniest fucking thing in the world.
And so we're just like going back and forth and making out. And
making out. What the fuck is that? Why are you saying it like that? He reminds me of I don't know. It's like that scene from Grandma's Boy. I don't know if you've seen Grandma's.
I've seen Grandma's Boy.
You remember Jonah Hill is sucking on that tit, and like at the next day they go, oh, you know, we got our guy. He's sucking on that tit, and he goes 13 hours. He goes, yeah, I was sucking on the tit for 13 hours. Everybody's like, fuck yeah, dude, 13 hours. That's how he's taking it in his head. He goes, making out. That to him is because they were making out for like 45 minutes straight, like an awkward prom couple at the bar. That is weird to be doing. At 27, 28, whatever, you're almost 30 now, dog. You can't be making out at the bar. The fuck? He's like, making out. I can't get over that.
puts his cabbie hat over his eyes and just shivels to the side. So it's just like, I'm not paying attention.
Oh, look, this guy in the chat, it's so funny. He's like, can we see the top of your head real quick? I'm 36, bro. I'm balding. I understand it's the 5th time that you've brought it up in the chat. Nobody cares. You want to see? Sorry. I'm sorry. Time is taking its toll on me, my friend. Now, can we get back to the making out?
And this chick just started making out, heavy.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and we started making out.
Tongue?
Yeah. She's,
oh, my God.
She's
what a whore.
She's living it in.
Be careful.
And so we're just like going back and forth and making out. And then her friends
This is like 50 Shades.
Yeah, 50 Shades.
Is it not 50 Shades of Green or whatever?
50 Shades of Green.
Is it not 50 Shades of Green?
It was that night.
Hell yeah.
And so
little shoelace for Brad.
Hold up, I want to make sure when I'm watching the video, I'm doing it like this.
No, so it's a Twizzler.
Whipping him with a shoelace.
We give him one enough time.
Can you see the top of my head in the camera if I'm watching the video like this?
It's like a wall-mounted crucifix.
Yeah.
I take my chain off.
Can you see my bald spot if I'm watching like this?
We're not making fun of Brad though.
Shit's nice,
so
right?
He facilitates it. We start making out. And then afterwards, I look over, and Brad's just so sitting there with his cabbie hat. I'm like, dude, you look like what someone would keep in, like, their high-end garden. I'm like, if you were a fucking, like, it was like a cherub. It was beautiful.
Wow.
It was like a dwarf mid-contemplation. And so they eventually go to another bar, but I got to work.
See, he's sitting there talking about how Brad is sitting at the stool with his arms like this while he's making out, looking at him from across the bar, all proud of him. Really, Brad's looking at him, waiting for his signal for Tristan to go, let's do that whole Carlos Mencia switcheroo thing one more time. I want you to rape this girl real fast. Do it for Lev.
In the morning. So I'm like, let me get your number.
Everybody goes. Everyone leaves.
Yeah,
So it's just you and the whore.
No, they go out to another bar. I got to go home. I got to work in the morning. It's already like 2 a.m. So I'm just like, I'm going to be.
But she wanted to get banged out that night.
Well, here's
the 50 Shades.
Well, here's the thing. So she's a nurse. She gets on like 6 days on, 6 days off. So this was like the first day of her 6 days off. So I'm just like, what are you doing tomorrow? And she's like, after I'm getting a dinner with a friend and nothing. I'm like, we're going to go get drinks. And
You
so
said that?
Yeah,
We're going to go get
yeah. I'm like, we're getting drinks. And so
wasted at this point. We're getting drinks.
And so
what would Lev do? What would Lev do?
stay home and order.
No, that's what you have in your brain.
Yeah.
I just I feel like when it's the second you go like when a chick wants to bang and she's down, the second you push it even like fucking an hour, you're cooking yourself.
A chick wants to bang. If you're pushing it back even an hour, you're cooking yourself. That's like, again, it goes back to all that cringy ass shit. It's like, dude, just let it happen. Right now, you are trying to break and enter, and that's illegal, my friend. You know, calm it down.
I felt like it was. I feel like it was fine because
All right, so okay.
Go
on.
I'm hitting her up, and so I hit her up the next morning and stuff like that. And I'm just
You
like,
hit her up with a little text. So you go home. Are you just like so mad that you have a job?
I am pretty pissed off.
Ubered home, ripped your cock
No.
off, and you go home.
No, like took a fucking local train home to the Upper East Side.
So sad.
Like 30 minutes of
It's the
stops.
saddest thing I've ever heard.
And then and then
Call him.
yeah, go home. Feed,
Sorry, I've got my shit job in the morning.
yeah, go home, do my shit job.
I would always get fired though if I was drunk and someone was offering me anal. It's crazy.
Yeah. Did you know what the anal doors?
You're a cockfight podcast guy now.
I know.
You can't be holding on to these dead end jobs. This is the.
I need the money. We haven't gotten paid yet for last month, so I
paid you.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
When? Oh, you sell me?
I sold you.
Oh.
See, now I wanted to talk about this time code and then one more because I got to piss like a racehorse right now. We're going to take a break after this segment. But why are they so broke? Tristan is like broke. Like he's sitting here
Where
saying,
he spend all his money on those drugs that are making him look like
exactly. It's like the alcohol and the fucking dope got to be getting to you right now. You came off of Kill Tony fame, right? You're getting shows. It's not like every time I listen to Cockfight, he's still plugging something. It's not like he's going, I don't have any shows this week, so, move on to Column, Something is going on here. And I heard them talk about in a previous episode how they have like 600 subscribers or something like that. It's like at $5 a pop, that's like $3,000 a month. You should at least be getting $2,000 from that. That should take care of your rent, something. And then your shows make up for it, whatever. It's like, what's happening that has him so fucking broke? I really don't understand it. And then later there's a time code. I have to pee, so we're going to stop this segment because I'm about to piss my pants. Lev starts bragging about, he goes, I got Tristan a gig. He goes, isn't it nice I got you this gig? Tell him how much it's for, Tristan. He goes, you want me to tell him? He goes, yeah. He goes, oh, it's for $300. That's it. Just $300. And he's trying to get Tristan to brag about it. It's like, what are you even saying at this point? But that's going to do it for the Cockfight, boys. I really do have to pee. I'm like jumping around in the chair. So we're going to take a little bit of a bathroom break, and then we'll be right back here on Lost Ox Media. Do not go anywhere, okay? Hello, and welcome back to Lost Ox Media. As always, I am so happy for you guys to join us for another episode this week. Like I always say, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We have a Discord. Link for that is in the bio. So be sure to check us out in the Discord. It's essentially the closest you're going to get to talking to me on a regular basis. I'm always in there. Even though it's a little dead for now, but we do what we got to do to get by, right? Also, you can support the show by buying merch over at lostox.media. In case you guys didn't see it in the Discord, we had taken the shirts down for a little bit. I had washed my black shirt. I talked about it last week, and the fucking shirt came out fucked up. The logo just tore to shit. But for some reason, the white shirts came out just fine. Like, you ended up washing yours.
I've washed it twice now.
Yeah, it came out great.
I think it's a different screen print style on the black one, though.
Yeah.
The white one.
I think so, too. So I just wanted to announce that we have the Lost Doxed Media t-shirts back up on the website. Check this out. After Midnight, right? Isn't that good? We're good friends with After Midnight. Let's give it up for Mark Wellborn. And what's that other guy's name? Tommy Afters, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Tommy Afters. Tonight with Tommy Afters is After Tonight with Tommy Afters. I like a good old After Tonight with Tommy Afters. That was Chapel Roan.
Yeah, I see that.
After Midnight. After Midnight. I like that. Everything good happens after midnight with Mark Wellborn and Tommy Afters. It's good stuff. So we're done with the cockfight, boys. We're moving on to our next segment. Now, after we do our main segment over here at Lost Ox Media, we like to do what we like to call a quickie segment. We do a little quickie segment. Our quickie segment this week is going to be checking in on one of our favorite little jamokes. This is the good old Ben Avery from Lemon Party.
Faggot!
So, we like to keep tabs on Ben. I like to check to see how he's doing, for his own safety and well-being, not This is not to make fun of Ben. This is no disrespect towards Ben. This is to check in on our friend to make sure he's doing all right. Make sure he's washing his hair, combing it. You know, he's been looking a little greasy lately. He's been acting a goddamn fool. I'm telling you, this week is like literally no different. Like Ben's behavior gets cringier and cringier. Like as the weeks go on, as he like rises in popularity, it's something about his behavior just getting worse and worse and worse. From Lemon Party all the way to his solo live show. Like it's all across the spectrum that he's just acting like a crazy psychopath. And I'm not talking about like him saying wild shit or him, I don't know, saying a racist joke and oh, it sounds like he means it. I mean like acting like a 13-year-old boy who's trying to get attention by acting edgy and weird and retarded in public.
Yeah.
Like, you remember when we were younger and you'd be like hanging out with a group of friends and there was that one guy that like laughed too hard or like always tried to do something to the extreme because they just had to be the center of attention with the thing, right? Or maybe they're showing you like a funny video and they're going like, isn't this funny? But they're laughing maniacally as if like, you go, calm down. It's not that funny, right? This is kind of like the same thing that I'm seeing like out of Ben right now. And it's kind of like, to me, it's a little bit weird because I don't know, the way that it's playing out in his show, like Lemon Party, for example, like the time code I'm about to show you guys right now, it like doesn't even really fit the mold of Lemon Party, which is them talking shit, having a good time, just saying the edgiest, funniest thing that they can think of at that time. It's still like Ben's behavior doesn't even fit in with this format. So now listen to this. We're going to jump into this time code, right? Ben's about to bring up this girl, this like porn star that came from Teen Mom. Her name's like Farrah Abrams or something. You familiar with this bitch, right?
Yeah.
This is old news. Luis J. Gomez has covered this and even had Farrah Abrams on his show to talk about it. She started doing like scat porn and shit, like shortly after she got into porn. Scat porn, if you don't know, Ashley, is poopy porn.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
Yes, it is poopy porn. So she was like taking shits for guys on camera and stuff like that. Again, this is old shit. Everyone knows about this. Luis J. Gomez literally had her on the show. They're like, so how did it come out? Soft serve? Was it hard? You know, did you eat the fiber? But they did it all. They talked about it. This is nothing new here. Ben not only treats this like this is like breaking front page news, he starts showing the guys her shit videos, which they don't show on the screen, right? Because they're out of fear of getting in trouble. But Ben's reaction to the videos while showing them to Chase or Jace and Devin is just fucking crazy as shit. Listen to this. This is like Ben is acting like a child. It is crazy. Watch this.
Farrah Abraham shitting ass. Can you type Farrah in the search bar of your messages?
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it. This guy sent it to me. Okay, I'm not going to show this on screen, obviously.
Okay, it starts off pretty sexy. It's just her, and she's showing her big fake tits.
No, you think it's just going to be like, okay, we get to see your tits.
Is this it? This doesn't seem like it.
It is it, Devin.
I watched it.
Okay, she's taking her bra off. She's got her big fake tits.
Look at those fucking fembot tits.
She's about to take a shit into camera right now. She spit
And this is for like some guy in Saudi Arabia,
For
right?
sure.
100%. The most Indian man of all time. She's gonna take a shit.
You have to catch this. Fuck the chat right now. You have to pay attention to Ben. Fuck them.
Those fucking fembot tits.
She's about to take a shit into camera right now.
Look at his reaction.
She spit
And this
at the
is for
camera.
like some guy in Saudi Arabia,
For
right?
sure.
Is that not the craziest reaction? He's literally twitching. The girl's is spreading her asshole on camera. Ben's like going like this with his, like a 5-year-old who's about to open the best Christmas present they've ever got in their entire life. in the chat, they're calling him Ben Scatman Avery, right? God. Watch this reaction, folks. You ain't going to get a better one. Watch this.
Look at those fucking fembot tits.
She's about to take a shit into camera right
Look
now.
at him.
She spit
And
at
this
the
is for
camera.
like some guy in Saudi Arabia,
For
right?
sure.
Ben looked like he was lighting a crack pipe. Just he goes,
It's like he's having a whole seizure.
a whole ass seizure. All why? Because you think it's funny that this girl is about to spread asshole shit into the camera. I think she actually did it like the camera was underneath too. So it was like quite the angle. It was like literally like the above angle of her shitting into the camera. So, I mean, that's disgusting, but that is very funny to like an above angle fucking shit happening. That would be essentially like you getting the POV of getting shit on. That's essentially what that is for, right? That's kind of funny a little bit. Yeah. You know? It ain't that funny. It ain't have a stroke in the middle of the goddamn podcast funny. It ain't I need to now be put in a straitjacket and somebody toss me in a rubber room funny. It's not that funny. It's a little chuckle between some friends.
100%. The most Indian man of all time. She's gonna take a shit out of her ass.
She starts showing her
No, I don't want to
Watch
see
how
it.
much shit she
I
comes
don't want
out
to
of
see it. I don't want to see it.
This is
Oh, that looks like my dog. That looks like my dog.
I don't want to see it. Oh my God!
I mean, you can't tell me that there's not something wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's to perform. Like, we understand you think it's funny, and like your brother and your friend's reaction to it is funny. But this is so clearly slathered on for the camera that it just doesn't work. To me, it's not. With this podcast and these guys, like, you're acting
Chill
like
out.
a faggot. Yeah, you're acting like a fucking
Faggot!
I'm sorry. Coming out of your own mouth. You know, that's Ben Avery. Did you guys know that? That's Ben. Listen.
Faggot!
That's Ben Avery.
I'm living in your head. I'm living in your head. Faggot.
This is the cringiest thing to be seriously like screaming. Ah! This goes into the same shit that we were talking about last week. Was it last week or the week before? Where Devin says the word nigga, they bleep
it was
it,
last week.
and they all lose their minds as if Devin said the wildest thing in the world, bro. White people say nigga all the time. Only reason it seems funny is because you are a nerd and you shouldn't be saying it. You're not hood enough. You're not hood enough to hang and drop the word, all right? That's why it's kind of funny to them. But they took it to this crazy, wild, spectacular place that just ruins the moment. Because it would have been, like, if you were there live when it happened, Devin's drunk, he goes, I'm bored, nigga. Like, that is kind of funny to be like, oh, damn, he's wasted right now, right? He's really letting it all out. You ruin it with your reaction to it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's happening here. It's like, these guys can't even be trusted to let something funny happen. They're going to ruin that. These assholes would take a gold brick and bronze it, you know? Like, that's a little Amy Schumer joke, if you guys don't know that. That's I steal from the comedians. I steal their jokes. And that one was stolen from Amy Schumer. Okay? Lemon Party will take a gold brick and bronze it.
Oh, that looks like my dog. That looks like my dog.
I don't want to see it.
They're saying in the chat, of course, Devin brings up his dog who he fucks. It's a joke. They're making a joke, but Devin really does love his dog a little too much. His pit bull. His pit bull has a weird name, too. It's like Nada or something weird like that. I don't know.
That looks like my dog.
Oh, his dog's name is Yoshi. I'm sorry. Yoshi.
Looks like my dog.
I don't want to see it. Oh my God! Ah! That's crazy. It's so. Oh my God! Woo! Oh my God!
She does psyllium husk.
And no wiper.
No, I know, because I respect that. She's a psyllium husk lady.
What is that noise in the background?
That lady.
That's the girl shitting. That's her. That's her being like sexy talk while shitting on the camera.
Oh.
So that's what you're hearing in the background is her being like, and like moaning while shitting on the camera, which is funny. That's like to me, it's again gross, but it's fucking hilarious that she's like trying to be sexy while doing the most unsexy thing you can possibly imagine. But Ben again ruining a month. Like leave it up to a fucking stiff, nerdy white guy to ruin the vibe. You know what I mean? It's like, God fucking damn, dude. Can you give us can you whites just leave us with one thing? You know, you're taking black culture, you're fucking that up for everyone. You know, now you're taking funny shit and beating it to death with your fucking faggy 13-year-old reactions. It's like, come on, guy. Come on, chill the fuck out. You know? And I love, let's give it up for a lemon party. You know, we're still going to be checking in on Ben. I want to check on his live stream. This past week's live stream. Ben Avery's solo show. Now, we got this guy in the chat, this One Lung, new guy to the show, says he likes Ben Avery's live show. I see in the chat. Which, you know, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, I might have been like, yeah, I mean, that's cool that you like it. Now, a statement like that kind of makes me question like the level of your IQ. If you say something as crazy as, I actually like Ben Avery's solo live show. That is very low IQ move because the show is not what it was. Like, even I used to watch Ben Avery's show when he like first started doing it. I wasn't an avid watcher. I would pop in as they were happening live. I maybe watch for like an hour. This isn't that bad. I move on with my life, right? Ben wasn't on my radar as like a jamoke at the time when he first started doing that show. The show is kind of what turned him into a jamoke. That fly is killing me. You see that thing hovering around like it's 9/11? So the show is kind of what turned Ben into a jamoke, a fool, as they would say, right? Now, watching Ben show, his live show, the solo one, is probably the most unbearable 5 hours that I've ever fucking spent doing anything. It's fucking nuts. A lot of dead air. He's just kind of sitting there with like no agenda, like no show notes, no nothing. He has a queue of all fan submissions, and that's essentially the show. You're going through the queue of fan submissions. So now you're not checking the fan submissions prior to the show. You're not vetting them. Your show could be good, bad, ugly, stupid, repetitive, whatever it may be. You're literally leaving it, your fate of your show, to the fans, right? Which is not terrible to get them involved, but they cannot, for a lack of a better term, run the show. You get what I mean? Like, this is not, you should be dishing out what you feel is entertaining to you and letting people resonate with it. I feel like doing something like that is trying to please everyone. And when you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one, right? So the show is kind of like lost its way a little bit. On top of that, I don't know who the fuck this guy's fans are now. Every fan submission is a crazy, like, fat person that you know is going to, like, die within the next 5 years. Like, we're talking my 600-pound life type shit. Or like some mentally handicapped person, some person without limbs. Like, it's all the dregs of society, like the people that, you know, don't have that good of a hand, you know, were dealt a shitty hand in life. And Ben's just kind of shitting all over it. It's almost like punching down in a way, right? And someone in Ben's position should not be doing that, in my opinion. You should be punching up. That satire is, you meant to punch up, right? I don't see 5 hours of making fun of fat, retarded, mentally handicapped, limbless people as like entertaining to me. And I hate to say it, if you're a new fan of the show, whatever, I'm happy to have you here. And if I lose you by saying this, I'm sorry. But if you think that's entertaining, you're retarded. I'm sorry. That's the harsh reality of it. So checking in on Ben's show, we're not going to do a whole lot of digging. I don't have time to listen to time codes of 5 hours of retardation, right? But I did want to check out his outfit, you know?
His outfit?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Ben's outfit kind of changed up the vibe a little bit.
Like a good outfit change.
This last episode. It ain't just the outfit, my dear. It's the hair is changed.
Just the whole persona.
The whole thing, man. We've really made some strides here. Mr. Ben Avery's really made some strides here. Oh, wait, I clicked on the wrong one. Let's go to the right one. Sorry about that. I'm getting everybody all psyched up, you know? I'm getting y'all psyched up, and we're having technical difficulties. So this was the show from June 5th, right? Look, you can already kind of see his getup a little bit. Look, that's proof that I watched the whole thing, you know, in case you needed it. You know, just in case anyone in the audience thought that I was lying.
Am I getting you guys all...
Shut the fuck up, Ben. All right, our first time code is at 18 minutes and 33 seconds. We're pretty much right there, 18:26. Look at the outfit right here. Let's give it up for Ben's new outfit. Hairs did. Outfits changed up. Let's not forget that mic placement.
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah, smell me. Look, he even changed the shade of his sunglasses. We've gone from a shitty, like, period blood red to a piss yellow now. Now it really does look like somebody has pissed all over his face to a certain degree. I don't know what this is, what he's trying to accomplish here. This, like, 1940s/50s, like Fallout video game dad, you know? This kind of reminds me of, like, some good old boys type shit. Like, you're like a 1950s, like a dad that works in a mechanic factory or something like that, which was the best time to be alive. I mean, let's be real. Like, a guy could have a job making hubcaps in a factory and, like, afford a Mercedes-Benz, 18 kids, a house with a yard, fucking acre of land, put money into his retirement, and somehow still have fucking money left over. Oh, he's making hubcaps all day. That's it. You know, nowadays, you can't do shit. Nowadays, a single income, you're fucked. You know, so I like where Ben's head is at. He really dwelling on those old times. But I don't understand the vibe here. What is the vibe? Like buttoned up all the way lumberjack flannel? Kind of don't sit right with me. I don't like it. He did do his hair, though.
He did do his
which
hair.
I will give him an A for effort with, because the last, like, 4 times we've seen him on air, the shit was greasy. He had, like, legitimate, like, spaghetti strings in his hair. He's copying Dave Lynch. We all know this.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.
So Dave Lynch dresses like this is essentially what I'm getting at that they're saying in the chat. So this is what he's doing. Like, I know of Dave Lynch. He's a movie director. I'm not crazy familiar. Like, I've probably seen a bunch of his movies, but I don't care enough about Dave Lynch to know what he dresses like, right? So if that's what they're saying in the chat, he's trying to copy Dave Lynch. This is about the faggiest thing I've ever seen. So I already have an issue with this outfit, if that's what we're going for here. If that's the goal, is to copy David Lynch. So listen to this. There's a reason for this. Ben starts giving excuses for his poor lighting. This is actually very funny. That was one of our biggest criticisms last time. I go, you see all the noise happening in the background? Now listen, in this time code, his audience starts calling him out for the very same thing. Watch this.
Trouble with your wives and girlfriends right now?
Oh, Scatman Ben. Scatman Ben right here. I almost forgot about that. This is an AI video that Ben made of, like, some woman named, like, Nancy Grace or some weird shit. Some politician that he's, like, got a thing for making fun of right now online. And he made, like, an AI video of her with giant tits, and she's taking a shit. Go figure.
Someone says, Ben, you need to do younger people's podcast totally outside of your genre. Well, I'm not being invited on anything.
I wonder why.
Someone said, Ben, the gain is very high on the camera. What does that mean?
Ben, the gain is very high on the camera. What does that mean? That's actually fucking nuts to hear come out of a producer's mouth. What is camera gain? Now, Ashley could tell you what fucking camera gain is because I've explained it to her so many times just by proxy of her being here for me setting up the shit. Okay? The gain is essentially the light sensitivity for the camera, right? So if the gain is turned up really high, it's going to blow out the highlights and the lights in the image, making your image look overexposed, broken, and burnt, right? Now, that's if you have good lighting. If you have bad lighting and you're turning up the gain to make up for the fact that the room is dark, what happens is you start getting these glitchy artifacts in the video like this. You see behind Ben how it's very fucking boxy and pixelated looking and fucking broken. And that's because he's turning the gain of the camera up to make up for the fact that he has 2 lights on in the entire studio. I've said this a million times on our show. There are 5 lights on right now, blaring on me. I'm sweating my dick off. And we just barely look like we're lit, right? It just looks like I have just the room light on. 5 different fucking lights I have on me right now.
I need sunglasses.
Exactly. It's very fucking bright in here. This is what happens with production. You don't want the gain to be up because you don't want noise in the shot. So you make up for that by adding more lighting. And this is how you get proper exposure. You get a clean image. Ben is retarded, does not know any of that, somehow has produced podcasts for professional comedians, is now making a living producing his own show, but is too retarded to understand that notion. And when a fan brings it up, he goes, I don't even know what you're talking about. What, are you fucking stupid?
Well, I'm not being invited on anything. Someone said, Ben, the gain is very high on the camera. What does that mean? What's that mean, buddy? What do I need to do? You've got a lot of artifacts in the shot from the low light. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right about that. I kind of like the grainy, fun look of it. And it's not as bad on, you see, on this lens. This isn't a vintage lens. I had to just get a normal Canon.
It's worse on this lens. He goes, it's not as bad on this one. It's worse. On this one, you can actually see the artifacts moving on his face. Watch the cheek. Watch how much it's moving.
Mount. I'm using Blackmagic
See all that?
2.5Ks. So it's going into an SDI converter box in the HDMI. And I have the light very, very low in here, except for the spotlights. And I got the washes with the reds and everything. But yeah, in the darkness behind me, I have a little bit of that grainy. I wanted it to be almost a little bit lo-fi, but cinematic also.
Literally an oxymoron. I want it to be lo-fi but cinematic at the same time. Okay. I want it to be shitty but perfect. It's essentially what he should have just said. I want it to be shitty but perfect. Think about lo-fi music. It's all of the lowest frequencies of the fucking music. It's meant to be low, very dull frequencies that kind of are just like chill and mellow. That's why they kind of ease you out a little bit while listening to them, right? You're not going to get crazy emotion out of like a lo-fi song. And they're saying in the chat, they think that he wants the artifacts into the shot, right? That's a bullshit. That's a fucking dummy ass cope for him to. I'm not saying that you're wrong in the chat. I'm saying this is Ben trying to cope with the fact that his fucking production skills are not living up to par and his fans are calling him out on this. There's no such thing as lo-fi and cinematic at the same time. A cinematic anything is never going to have noise in the shot, is never going to have artifacts. A cinematic piece is going to account for all of this and get rid of those imperfections in the shot, right? And you see him doing like this with his hands while he's trying to explain it, as if he's like coming to this like artistic like realization in his mind. He's like letting you see how the sausage is made in his mind. Imagine someone like David Lynch, a cinematographer, a movie director, listening to an asshole like this go, we want it to be lo-fi and cinematic, so we want to include the artifacts. David Lynch would fucking spit on you. David Lynch would be like, this is not what we're doing here, okay? We do not want artifacts in any fucking shot. I don't understand where you're coming from. So, like, this right here, if this is what he's going for, that could be fine. If that's his personal thing, it's stupid. This doesn't make it okay, in my opinion. It's a very dumb move, and it's a very stupid excuse. I want it to be shitty, but fucking bad at the same time. We have audio issues. I'm apologizing for it. I don't sit there and go, well, we want it to be punk rock, so that's why we have the shitty. No. It was a mistake. I made up for it. I fixed it. Next audio, hopefully it's better, right? This is some bullshit that you're just like either coping or something with this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So do we have any other Ben time codes? Nah, he brings up his weight a little bit, but that's nothing. In the next time code, he's essentially just going like someone in the chat's like, oh, your autoimmune disorder and everything is like your fault. And he starts like joking around about it, which really isn't that important. But let's give it up for Ben and his artifacts. Ben might as well be an archaeologist with all those goddamn artifacts in his shot. Tell me that was not a great joke. He's an archaeologist finding all those artifacts, but come on. Sometimes I even impress myself. So we're gonna be moving on to our last time or our last segment here. This is gonna be my newest internet obsession over here. Right? Every now and then I come across these little internet obsessions. I get hooked. The first one that I had for this show was Francis Borges. I've talked about him before. I love a good old Francis Borges. I'm telling you, if you guys don't know him, get familiar with him. He will brighten up your day. He really will. Yeah, and he will also potentially turn you autistic because your love of trains will go through the roof. You start listening and watching to some goddamn fucking Francis Borges, it's over for you. You're gonna lose chromosomes, but it's gonna be in the best way possible. It's like the funnest lobotomy you've ever gotten, watching Francis Borges. That's how I look at it. But it went from Francis Borges, then what? We moved on to like Could Have Been Love.
Yeah, I love
Could Have Been Love was a good one, man. Holy hell. The fucking Drewski dating contestant game show thing that he had going. All the bitches on there were crazy as hell. Obviously, it was like curated situations, but you could tell that it wasn't necessarily scripted. It was very much still reality TV. And these bitches were beating the hell out of each other. I'm talking like the whole time these girls are fighting the fucking shit out of them. And so that being said, when this new one came around that we're about to talk about, I got very excited. If you're not familiar with the Nelk boys, get familiar with them. This is like Steve Will Do It's old crew, fucking Brad Williams' old crew. Nelk boys are these internet, these YouTubers that started on pranks, and now they got a podcast. They got a whole bunch of shit going on, right? They're trying to do a reality, quote unquote, contestant game show having to do with love. They're calling this one No Love in Miami, right? Gotta give it up. Now, I tried to ask you about this. I thought that was a play on the phrase like moon eggs over my hammy or something like that, right? But you kind of didn't pick up on that.
No.
I don't know. I could just be completely wrong about that, obviously. But the Nelk boys, No Love in Miami, I had really high hopes for it. There's a lot of funny like moments in it. But the reason why this episode is titled the way it is, the Nelk Boys reality show ripoff, is because that's essentially exactly what this is.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, you can see that they're ripping off Could Have Been Love from Drewski. They're also ripping off like the format of Love Island, where like the people pick who their partner's going to be, and you can steal a partner from that person, and they can choose to be with that person. You have to sleep in the bed together at the end of every night, right? And then the host, Kyle, or whatever, the Canadian fuck from Nelk Boys, he's doing the same thing that they do on Love Island, where he's doing like these VO, like one-liner jokes, like in between shots and stuff like that, and they're all cringy fucking bro-y jokes like, oh, I bet that's the last time that guy's gotten pussy in a while, like making fun of the people on the show. But it's all voiceover that he's doing later in post-production, so it's not like he's saying this to the people's face or anything. It's just stupid bullshit jokes for no reason, and they add nothing to the show. That being said, a lot of the situations and the stuff that they put in the show was pretty fucking funny. So that's why I wanted to share this with you.
The thing is, he's a big...
Despite the show not living up to a show like Could Have Been Love, I will be tuning in every week to watch this because I want to see how this ends, because there are some very interesting characters on here. Not to give anything away to you guys, but Steiny from the Nelk Boys and Charleston White are both not cameos in this show. They are both contestants in this show. That right there, I was like, Steiny. Steiny's like usually like talent, not contestant, right? Same with Charleston White. Charleston White, usually talent, not contestant. And then they throw a couple other characters in there into the mix that are just not famous at all. And those people, I'm not even going to explain it. Let's just watch it. This is No Love in Miami by the Nelk Boys. Take it away.
Ready? Enjoy the show.
Warning,
Warning, this show is not associated with any other dating show, reality show, island show, villa show, beach show, or emotionally unstable hot people competition currently existing on the earth. Welcome to Nelk's No Love in Miami.
I love that. Even with the disclaimer, right away they go, we're not ripping off anyone. They're ripping off everyone. It's like just a disclaimer just to get away from a lawsuit, right?
One fat ass crib, unlimited drinks and drugs, and a group of hot singles that are here to answer the age-old question. Can you find love in Miami?
Hey, the next step, nigga, is 911. Oh, what, nigga?
Jiu-jitsu!
You're sitting on his face. Is that not too much to handle there? Yeah.
I love clavicular, bro. I can't wait till we get to the clavicular episode.
Agreed.
He's not in this one. He's not in the one that we're going to watch, but I can't wait to get to a clavicular episode. Look at my boy.
You're sitting on his face. Is that not too much?
Look at how chip, dude. Clavicular sexy as hell, man. Come on, look at my boy. You know, he just got a rhinoplasty.
Yeah.
Look, for those of you listening in the audience, if you didn't know this, Clavicular is the first streamer this past week. He just got a rhinoplasty, right? On his nose. That's when they like chisel out your nose a little bit, right? First person to get a doctor to agree to stream the entire surgery live on Kick. Let's give it up. This guy, there we go. That's a trendsetter. We call that a trailblazer in the business right there. First person to live stream his own plastic surgery. Give it up for him again. The soundboard they can't get enough of him.
Handle there? Yeah.
She ain't get no sleep. Girl, it's 9 o'clock. Molly on her tongue and she chasing with a shot.
I don't like that. This intro song is nowhere near as good as Could Have Been Love.
Right.
Drop the bag on this crib. Let's go talk to these first two pussies.
Boy.
You see what I'm talking about with the VO one-liners? That's the same format as Love Island. But the British guy that does it, he'll say something else. Like, he'll be like, let's get ready to talk to our contestants in this lovely, luxurious fucking mansion, yeah? And then it cuts in, right? Nope. He goes, we dropped a bag on this house because we're fucking Nelk boys and we want to be black even though we're white, right? Now let's go talk to these pussies. It's like, why even call them pussies? It's like, why?
Yeah.
That's like not even funny.
We dropped a bag on this crib. Let's go talk to these first two pussies.
Boys, you guys are going to be living here for the next 4 days.
We're gonna have some lovely ladies coming in. What are you guys looking to get out of this experience?
I mean, just to see if you can actually find a chick. My name is Slim, man, and I'm here because I'm really trying to see what it's like in the dating world. A red flag is if a girl parties too much, man. Like you can't, like your girl can't she can't be out too much. Like why are you going out so much? Because if you're going out so much, there's something you're trying to seek, right? You're seeking validation at some point. I don't feel any competition. I feel fierce.
Looking to see what this is like.
I feel
Would
fierce.
you date a girl right now if you met
Salim
someone
is
on
a
the show?
fucking cuck, dude. I'm not gonna lie though, not to spoil nothing, but the ladies love him, and I don't know what it is, bro. The
That
girls,
attitude, I guess.
something about him. The girls are throwing themselves at Salim's salamander-looking ass. He reminds me of the fucking salamander monster from Monsters Inc. for some reason. I don't know why.
I could see that.
Dude, Steiny, he's playing a shtick this whole time when you pay attention to him, but he's such a little fuck. Like, he's such a little fuck boy in real life that you kind of can't tell where, like, the line is very blurred on, like, where he's being real and where he's not and just playing the shtick. And it's very funny, actually. Watch this.
I gotta go out with her, see how she is in public.
Well, you're going to be living in this house for
Yeah.
4 days straight. You're going to be eating here. You're going to be sleeping in the same bed as your couple. How about you, Steiny? Are you single right now, or what are you
No,
looking to
I'm in
get
a
out of
full-on relationship.
You're in a relationship?
Yeah.
Steiny, if I were to describe myself in 3 words, handsome, funny, jacked.
Handsome, funny, jacked. And just like the other guys on the show, I suffer from vitiligo, where my skin is very patchy due to the fact that there's some crazy ass something in my deodorant. I didn't even notice this until right now. What is that?
I don't know.
Why is his like armpit like off colored like that? Is that are mine like that? I've never even noticed. And it's only the left one. Right one looking good. Over here. Looking jacked. Steiny. Handsome, funny, jacked. Do not forget that.
Not really a game plan. I feel like people probably already know who I am, so it's kind of like LeBron
That
walking
face, dude,
into
that
play
he
Europe.
just made.
Kind of let them come to you type vibe. How long does it take me to catch feelings? Shit. I never have. My biggest red flag? Not giving head.
My biggest red flag? Not giving head. Fuck, come on. That's great. I don't know. Hearing that is so funny to me. My biggest, and look, that's obvious, but see, this is what I'm saying though. You think that if you don't know Steiny and you watch this, you go, this guy's being 100% serious. He's really like that. And he kind of is. Like, he's just embellishing it a little bit right now, which is what makes it funnier to me, is because he is this fuck boy. He's just a couple notches turned down a little bit in real life. He's still very much this guy. Steiny's the type of guy that he handles every problem with his wallet. Someone talks some shit, he goes, I got money. So he tries to get into a restaurant, I got money. Do you know who my dad is? Like, that is a Steiny move.
I'm here to say it on behalf of all men. Gotta give head.
You're not looking for any type of
You
love?
hear that?
One night.
I hear that.
Maybe
No,
two.
I'm kidding.
But not long term.
No long
I
term.
don't think this is the place to do it.
No?
Nah.
Okay. Well, you guys know we're going to have 3 other male contestants on the show looking for love with you guys.
I did not know that. Did you know that?
I didn't know.
I did not know that.
Oh, what?
Come on out, George.
How's it going, fellas?
What's up, my guy? You good?
So I'm George Vining. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm here to find love, hopefully. I'm charming. I'd say my type is definitely like athletic, fit people, because I'm very athletic and fit. It also speaks a lot for your mindset, and I'm very...
This poor guy like really thinks he's going to find love at a Nelk boy dating game show. Where do you...
In 4 days.
They're going to get all these girls from OnlyFans and shit. What are you even talking about?
We'll see what happens.
Poor
Take
guy.
a test.
What's up? What's up? Nah. All natural, man.
I know me.
All What's up? natural.
What are you looking to get out of this experience?
Shit. Hopefully I find someone that's great for me, but if I don't, hopefully I have a good time.
What about drug testing this guy?
Hey, I'm open to it. I've never taken anything in my life,
fucking
man.
right, bro. You're all natty my ass.
They're asking about Steiny's age in the chat, and they're like, why does he still look like a little boy?
He does.
Good, how are you?
Dude, this next guy is the best character in the world, bro. This next guy right here is a man after my own heart, I must say. Wait until you see. They put like a straight, full blown, like, what do they call that? Turban.
Yeah.
A turban wearing Indian man, full blown turban wearing, middle aged, fat Indian man. They just throw him in the middle of this competition. Watch this. This is great.
Hey. Saresh, come over. How are you, Saresh?
The music. Why are they doing that?
Take a seat. Take a seat.
Hi, my name is Suresh, and I'm 60-year-old, and I'm looking for some love. My energy never stops. People have to
Dude,
kick
the
me out.
dancing they have him. Dude, when they had him coming out of the woods like that, I go, what are you guys doing right now? This is crazy. They go, he's got a turban, he's brown. He doesn't speak that good English. I got an idea. Have him coming out of the woods like some sort of savage. Like that's where he is originating from. And we're taking him out of the woods to put him into civilization with these hot bitches. This is the vibe that we want to get. The cinematographer for Nelk is like, this is going to come across great, you know? Let's put him in the woods like this. What are you, fucking high? What about the bamboo woods of Miami? Says Indian man. He comes out of the woods, creeping out of the woods. He comes out. Well, that is actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that is very Indian man-like. He's in the bushes. He pops out. Then he starts dancing. And then he rapes you immediately. This is how, you know what I mean? This is Suresh.
My name is Suresh, and I'm 60-year-old, and I'm looking for some
Look at
love.
it dance.
My
Watch.
energy never stops. People have to kick me out from the party.
What
I like
the
to drink,
fuck?
like do some meditation, watching birds, like, you know.
Now they have him meditating, dude. What the fuck is that? That is hilarious to me. That's that's full blown racism. They're even saying it in the chat. They're like, dude, this is crazy. Jesus fucking Christ. The meditating. Like the woods and the dancing, it's kind of like you could kind of get away with that. You're like, well, the woods is kind of vague. The dancing, we just want to make it seem like he's having a good time, right? You have this Indian man wearing a turban meditating in the middle of the yard. Like now you really are coming across as racist, because Indian guys who wear turbans is not the same as like Buddhist monk guy, like Indian, right? It's not the same thing. So you're kind of like mixing up your Middle Easterners even by doing this. It's blatant racism. I love it. I'm here for it.
Go on the boat, you know, pretty much enjoy the nature. If she likes chemistry is right, go for it, you know. Breast is the like handful, you know, so yeah. I definitely get it turned on to that one.
Yeah.
What's your type? You like fat?
You catch that? He said, a blessing is a real handful. He goes, that turns me on right there. I get a nice handful of tit. They're saying even George Lucas showed more restraint than this. I'm assuming he's talking about the Wookiees and the fucking little teddy bear guys, because seemed like George Lucas was really pointing out a specific group of people. You know.
Fat ass chicks? Do you like big tits?
Not really medium built, you know, like something with a little bit, you know.
You like a fat rack?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And not too heavy, but it's okay, yeah.
You told me before that you were with an Indian girl before, right?
Yes, I did.
What, you laughing at him going, not too heavy. I don't want it too heavy.
But it's okay.
It's okay. I'll take whatever I can get. It's okay. You know? I prefer not too heavy, but if it's a little heavy, bang, 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 bang.
Okay. What's the difference between like an Indian girl and like, you know, typical maybe Miami girls?
Is the foreplay.
So what? Indian chicks,
they say it's here, take it, do it, whatever you want to do.
They just say, here it is, go for it?
Yeah, that's all you do, whatever you want.
No hand jobs, no blow jobs. That's no fun.
Yeah, I think so.
So you want to get a little bit of foreplay?
I think so. Thank you. That's so fucking funny to me. So this Indian guy is saying the biggest difference between Indian women and American women are that the Indians, they just give it up. He goes, the Indian girls, they say, here it is, take it, do whatever you want with it, right? No foreplay. No, Kyle's sitting there filling in the blanks for him. He goes, what? No blowjobs, no hand jobs, no nothing like that. The guy goes, no, man, it's nothing like that. Kyle goes, well, I think that's fucking bullshit, right? The guy goes, yeah, I think so too. Thank you. He goes, finally, somebody agrees with me. It's like, I've been saying this for years. It's like, what the fuck? That was funny as hell. Watch, he goes, yes, thank you. Finally.
They just say, here it is, go for it.
Yeah, that's all you was. Do whatever you want.
No hand jobs, no blow jobs. That's no fun.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Thank
you want to get a little bit of foreplay?
I think so. Thank you. He goes, finally, someone agrees with me a little bit here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Charleston, come on out.
Cigarrillo. What's up, baby? Yeah. Already. What's up, baby? What's up, nephew? What's up, baby? Yeah. Already.
It's hot. Too.
What'd you say?
I said coming out to the Drop It Like It's Hot song.
Oh my God. Charleston White is the most Uncle Tom ass nigga you've ever seen in your entire goddamn life. Even everything about him is like a dad like right now. Wife beater on with the swim trunks. For some reason, your stomach is like sticking out and your back is also arched at the same time. It's not even like a dad belly. It's like his back is like inverted or something. It's like almost like he's, I don't know, he might be a little gay. Everything about this is dad-esque. And you know what's funny is this strap right here, it's supposed to be the battery pack for the lavalier mic.
It looks like he's wearing a fanny pack.
It looks like he's wearing like a support belt because his back is about to give out or something. He's like the oldest man on set right now, and he's coming in with the hottest goddamn stride. He's dapping everybody. He's like, what's up, my boy? He's coming in hot as a motherfucker. Biggest dick in the house.
What's up, muscle man? My name is Charleston White. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. And the reason I'm here because I still believe in love. Yeah, I think love still conquers all. I was invited, and I want to meet some new women. I want to bring back the gentleman. How long does it usually take for me to catch feelings? Probably about after the second time we fuck. If I stay out the pussy, though, if I really stay out the pussy and don't try to fuck, I might even catch feelings in 30 to 45 days. I'm single, separated, going through a divorce, and lonely at the top.
Well, these are the 5 boys. You guys should get to know each other.
We ain't dating, are we?
You're not dating. Unless you can.
Well, I don't know.
Can I ask you guys in advance, what's like the guy code here too? Because girls are gonna walk out shortly. You guys are gonna stand there and they're—
All right, now that we met all the guys, right? You guys want to meet the ladies? You guys want to see who we're working with as far as the ladies go? It's a good little pick of guys right here. This is like the Indian man, Suresh. It's so funny. The whole time Steiny's calling him fucking Shakur. The whole entire show. Steiny's like, we got Shakur over here. He's fucking cool, right? Shakur. So we got Suresh. We got George, who's the normal, like the not famous jacked guy. You got fucking... I don't know what's that. Salim,
Yeah.
The salamander. You got Steiny, and then I think Charleston White, right? That's a fucking potent mix right there. That's a very potent mix. Let's check out the ladies that they're now gonna mix with that.
You guys ready to meet these smoke shows?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's bring out lady number 1, Alice.
My name is Alice Rosenblum. Funny, thick, and perfect. I'm single, ready to mingle, and maybe...
Hold up. Check that out. Look at that real fast. Hold on.
My name is Alice Rosenblum. Funny, thick, and perfect. I'm single, ready to mingle, and maybe catch some bodies. I just don't like feeling like the second option because I'm obviously the
Disgusting thing to say. See, even the kitten couldn't deal with it. I'm single, ready to mingle, and maybe catch some bodies. That is this. I don't care how nice the ass is.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna get what I want. Like, I know there's gonna be a lot of competition, but I'm the baddest bitch. I have the fattest ass. They don't compare to me, and I'll take their man and I'll beat their ass, so.
They're all super cute, definitely different characters, but I'm really ready to like see what their inside is about, not just their outside. You see what I'm saying?
What are you looking to get out of this experience as a whole?
Listen, like I could either fuck around or I could fall in love. Like I'm just ready to fuck around and find out. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Charleston's reaction, and you hear all that clanky ass metal on his chest. He's like, yeah, man, it sounds like he has hubcaps clanking together on his fucking chest right now.
So you're either here to find love or just get plowed?
Pretty much, yeah. Not trying to gain too many bodies, though.
That's fair.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
All right, guys, so this is how it's gonna work. If you're interested in Alice, please take a step forward.
How many times do you think Suresh steps forward before a woman actually picks him? What do you think the over-under is on Suresh, guys? You know?
Alice, we have Suresh, George, or you can also choose one of the guys that didn't step up.
Right.
So choose wisely.
I think I'm gonna pick George.
Okay.
Knew it. Told you.
He goes for the buff guy.
All right, come on.
George, bro. George.
George, what do you think of Alice choosing you?
She's beautiful, so I'm happy about that. It's great. We'll get to know each other and we'll see where things go.
Right?
Amazing. All right, let's bring up
That girl, I've said it. I said it to you when we were watching it, and I want you guys in the audience to look out for this as well. Something about that girl's face says she's about 6 potato chips away from being fat. Okay? I want you to pay attention to that. Something about like the structure of her face says that she gets locked into one solid relationship that lasts longer than 2 years. She's going to get overly comfortable, and that shit's going to blow the fuck up. I'm just telling you that now.
contestant number 2, Liana.
Hi, my name is Liana, and I'm here to find love, maybe a good match and possibly good dick. I would probably say that I am a little awkward, sexy, and definitely horny. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think my attractiveness is not really in my big tits, nice ass, gorgeous face. It's probably in my personality. I like a man who can handle shit.
She has the boyish hips I've ever seen in my entire life. She's talking about her nice ass and shit. She has the hips like a fucking 12-year-old. Those things are straighter than fuck.
And feelings. Feelings also involves
Get that
sexual,
outta here.
attractiveness. My game plan is to have fun, be myself. Honestly, you can't steal my partner. If you take my partner, it's not my partner. I don't want them.
Liana.
Hi, Kyle.
How are you?
Good.
I mean, if we're gonna be sharing a bed, I'm trying to lock in the best of the best.
So I was gonna ask you what you're getting out of this, but you're looking for
Oh
dick.
shit, sorry. Oh fuck. I mean, yes, and love.
So looking to get railed and loved?
Yes, rail.
Okay, this girl's annoying. I want to get to the part where they say, who wants to pick her? So that we can see the guys, because Suresh is coming back up real goddamn quick, man.
That's very straight to the point. So guys, if you're interested in Liana, please take a step forward.
Up, Suresh.
First one.
All right, so.
He was like already up. Did you notice that? Everyone else had to like catch up to him. He was like the first in line.
We have Suresh, Charleston, Salim. You could also choose George if you want. And then we have Stein. So,
You know what? I'm gonna take you right there, Mr. Charleston.
Oh,
Charleston White.
All right, go stand with Charleston.
Shit. Shit, I don't know.
Let me take my shoes off.
Shit. You sure you made the right decision?
What language is that?
We already got an argument.
I don't know. I just don't. I thought you're gonna come to me.
Maybe
but-
I can take you both at the same time.
Oh,
Just kidding, I'm kidding.
Dude, I love Suresh, dude. Immediately coming over. You sure you made the right decision? You sure about that? They're in the chat going, ay caramba. The guy is ay caramba in the chat. You know what's very funny is somebody in the chat looked up Charleston White's age while we're looking at this. They go, holy shit, Charleston White is only 49 years old. He looks like he's a fucking skeleton. He looks like he's knocking on death's door. They're in the chat going, holy shit, he's only 49. Put him down. I don't even know what to do. Put him down.
Charleston, how does it feel to be chosen by Liana?
Oh, it feels real good. Yeah. I feel like I've been reborn again.
That's funny.
Sun shining a little bright on me.
Liana, are you happy to be with Charleston?
I'm very happy. I feel like he has the most personality about all these fucking twinks.
Contestant number 3, Kylie. Clap it up for Kylie.
Kylie.
My name is Kylie, and I just broke up with my boyfriend, so
She got a little pinch.
I know a lot of
Kylie got a little pinch.
I'm just chasing clout.
Don't care about your story. I just want to see you pick someone, okay?
Have fun.
I'm not just looking for a fun time. I'm also looking for a soulmate.
A soulmate? Okay. So you're really taking this seriously?
Yes.
Okay. Well, guys, you know how this works. If you're interested in Kylie, take a step forward.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
the girl steps up. Like, that's a horny bitch right there. God damn.
Now, you can choose, even though they didn't step up, you can choose Charleston or George if you want.
They're saying, I hope Suresh doesn't get eliminated in the chat right now.
All right, you can go join Celine.
Let's go. Yeah. That's nice. Nice to meet you. Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
You see what I'm talking about? The bitches love on Salim. I don't know what it is. This girl all over his shit. And then like 2 other girls are like, I think I'm going to leave my man and like suck Salim's dick tonight. Or, like later on, it's crazy. The girls are nuts over him.
We're doing that.
I would do better than he.
I love that. That's great. That's fucking awesome.
Okay.
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit to the next one. This girl literally built like any hot chick you've seen in a 90s movie.
Yeah.
Zero butt, all tits. Fucking, this is like bottom of the barrel bitch, in my opinion, to me, nowadays in 2026. I'll take a big old booty, fucking giant old gelatin.
That's
Oh,
have
yeah.
a type. I've never had a boyfriend. Honestly, if you think I'm funny, then let's get married.
I got to be a runway model.
I know, but
You're looking for love, like you're taking this seriously?
oh, for sure, yeah.
Really?
As much as the next guy, yeah.
All right, guys, well, you guys know how this works. If you're interested in Kennedy, you could take a step forward. So, Suresh is the only one that stepped forward.
I might steal George.
Ooh, okay, you can go stand next to George.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
George got some choices to make.
It won't be hard.
Now, you know what's funny is Steiny's not gotten picked by anyone either. Nobody's picked Steiny yet. And it's down to Steiny and Koresh. Obviously, Steiny's going to get picked by fucking process of elimination. Ain't nobody going to pick Suresh.
Lovely lady. Gracie, come on out.
Wait, dude, this one's a doozy, guys. Check this bitch out.
Round of applause for Gracie.
Look at that. Look at that. I mean, what are we even working with? These cannons are crazy big, bro. That's like, imagine getting put in a headlock with those thighs like that. You be praying. You be praying. She's like a Godzilla bitch. Cause you know she's coming way before she even walks into the room. Cause you hear that like boom, 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 that loud ass. Holy hell! They're saying poor Steiny in the chat. Steiny's got death by snoo snoo right now. Hey, do me a favor and grab that drink.
Yes. My name is Gracie, and I'm here to find love. Describe myself in 3 words. I think confident. Big because I'm
Oh my God, what is even, look at it hanging off of the edge of the fucking thing like that. Brother. Brother. What the fuck is even this? And you know, I can see it. You guys may not be as big of nerds as me. I'm pretty sure that that's like a Zelda logo right there. That's like a logo from like The Legend of Zelda. She's a little bit of a nerd. You guys, any of you nerds out there, she put a hurting on your guys. A hurting on your hips, boy. That bitch will break you. She gets on top of you. One of these, boom, it's over. Your hips are demolished.
girl and funny. From a scale from 1 to 10, I think I'm a 10. Just because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I consider myself very beautiful. I work a lot in myself.
I consider myself a 10 because that's how many tons my ass weighs. 10.
Confidence all these years, and yeah, I'm a 10 for me, for my own eyes. I'm a 10. What I actually look for in a man is a man that gets like very obsessed with me. I don't care if he doesn't have all the money in the world, but at least that he spends all his time and all his efforts in me. I love that, and I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see what happens. My last boyfriend, I didn't want him to leave, so I ate his kid.
Okay, enough. Who you picking?
Step forward, my boy.
No.
He's happy where he's at.
Steiny, could you handle that?
Yes. Charleston, you can't handle that.
Let's go, Gracie. Okay, let's go, Gracie.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose Steiny because I know
All right,
I like him. Yeah.
Steiny, how does it feel to get chosen by Gracie?
Dream come true, obviously.
I mean,
She faded all these. You guys have a little bit of history too, right?
We have a little bit of history.
We did some streams together. All right, well, we have a little bit of a predicament here. Suresh is single, and George
you have to make a decision. You got to choose one of the ladies. Suresh, you're single as fuck. George, the girl you choose is going to be single as well.
All right, so very tough decision, but
You know those bitches are sweating.
Oh, he like that fat, juicy ass.
Why did you choose Alice?
she was the first one that walked in. She made a great first impression, and
she doesn't have hips like a fucking 12-year-old boy. Give it up for Alice. That's why I picked her. Now, look at this. This next time code is so funny. I'll let you guys know. Look, they say she needs custom seats for her car. They're saying in the chat, that girl. Funny that you bring that up, because how she got, like, internet fame was making fake viral videos about how airlines need to fucking up the size of their seats for plus-size people. You should see her. You think she needs a custom seat for her car? You should see her get on a fucking plane. She sits down... Two seats, easy.
Yeah.
That thing is a cheek on each fucking... She's taking the aisle and the middle. Hands down. You know, no questions about it. Bitch might as well rent out the whole row. You know? If you're going to have it like that. I don't want that thing hitting me and rubbing up on me when you're trying to go to the bathroom and shit. Fuck out of here. I'm trying to sleep on the goddamn flight. You know? Now look at this. The next time code. They were saying in the chat, I hope Suresh doesn't get eliminated, right? And you are so correct to think that way. Suresh is the fucking man. He literally thinks that picking up women is like a literal term. He goes, that's how you do it. You pick them up, right? Like if some guy is going, I was picking up chicks at the bar on Saturday. In Suresh's mind, he's thinking that the guy is at the bar going and picking up every girl that he possibly can to show how strong they are. This is how the mating call in India. You just go up to a random bitch and you pick them up. Next thing you know, they're yours, right? They go, oh, you are strong. Okay. Watch what he does. He does this to like every girl. They go, why would you need to pick me up? I'm so confused by that.
We sleep in the same bed, all three of us.
Yeah. Hey guys, dude, this is a great idea.
All three of
Such a great idea.
All three of us.
You want me to show you how can I pick you up? Can I pick you up?
No, don't pick me up.
Just to pick you up.
Bro, she sounded like she was talking to a guy who was like, take your pants off right now. She's like, no, I don't want to. He goes, hey, can I pick you up real quick? In the softest voice. He like doesn't want the other guys to hear that he's like trying to pick up one of the girls, you know? Hey, can I pick you up real quick? She's like about to cry. She goes, no, I don't want you to pick me up like that.
You want me to show you how can I pick you up? Can I pick you up?
No, don't pick me up.
Just to pick you up, just to show you.
Okay, go crazy. Just pick me up.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, okay. Oh man.
Now, I don't like this move right here. There's a lot of stuff, because I know what Suresh is trying to do. He's trying to like establish a connection of touch. He goes, then she'll be comfortable with me touching her, right? Picks her up. Now he's got tits in the face. He's getting motorboated the whole time.
They don't move.
I know. They're like two rocks in his fucking face right now. He's actually getting black eyes off of those tits. And then he's going, I'm humping her. I'm giving her the hump. I'm like, hey. He's about to bust a fucking fat one. He's about to leave a jellyfish on the side of the goddamn pool right now, this Suresh. And this is what he goes, I picked her up, now she's mine forever. Cast a spell on that bitch.
What
are we doing? Hey!
Meanwhile, the girl in the background is jumping, doing backflips onto Salim's dick. So Suresh has to fucking assault these women to even get them to touch him, dude. It's the funniest fucking thing I could possibly imagine.
I don't give a fuck what anybody else is doing.
I don't know what's going on. Who's your type? Like, what's your type out of curiosity?
You.
Really? Because you said the boy.
It's whoever,
No, very
wherever the
first
wind
I
blows.
chose. I think very first I did.
No,
It's been a few months that I haven't seen you.
I know you've been thinking about me too.
Huh?
Have you or no? Have you thought about me once?
Look at Steiny. I love this. Steiny really is playing this shtick of being like the cool guy. He's like, everybody else is here for clout, man. He's like, they're all fucking chasing clout. me and you are real, bro. Like, Steiny, come the fuck on.
Like a reality show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
These chicks aren't like me and you. Like, me and you are obviously the most poppin' people here.
Do you think they're here just to get followers?
Yeah, they're just here for clout. I'm here for a real...
Are you sure? Because the last time that we had like a conversation.
Watching Steiny like that go, they're all here for clout. I'm here for like real love. It's like, give him the Oscar already. Just to give him the Oscar already. Look at Suresh. You thought that picking up on women was just a one-time deal? Oh, no. He does this as many times as he possibly can. Watch this. The one girl that was really into Celine, she gets wasted within like 3 seconds of the show, right? Suresh is like, hey, can I pick you up? She's like, yeah, sure, man. She's like ready to get the total Indian experience.
You know, I'm also in the control room.
Yeah.
So I can hear everything.
Sure.
Doing
Celine's
tricks
good.
on it.
I think she's into you.
The two sitting there, the one on the left.
Yeah. I think she's into you.
Yeah.
I'd go sniper.
Look at that fat old that guy. Dude.
Kylie.
Yes, this is Kennedy.
Kennedy.
You already know, see, pick me up. You should pick her up.
Yeah, please come. Please
Here,
come.
I'll hold your
Come.
margarita for you.
Yeah, please, Kylie. Come. Come, run.
Oh, he's gonna pick you up.
Yeah, run.
Hey.
Okay.
See, he's strong as fuck.
If he can't do that fucking, he just can do that playing.
Give it up for Suresh. Oh, soundboard went on the fritz. It's funny. They're saying in the chat, oh, he picks you up. Now it's official. You're his wife. You know, he picks you up one time. That's it. That's a binding contract, in my opinion. So, dude, watch. Dude, you think that that's the end of it? You think like, oh, that's as funny as it gets with Suresh, right? He pulls out all of the like stereotypical Indian like stops, you know, the unwanted touching with the picking up, right? The wanting any and every girl that breathes, that walks past him. This is all like stereotypical Indian shit, right? Then what are other Indian stereotypes that they talk about? They say this one thing I hear all the time online. If you're a woman, don't go on these little backpack excursions trying to find yourself out there in India. The second you walk into a crowded public square, they all got hands down your fucking shirt, this and that and the other. And here's the thing. You might think like, oh, I'm just being a racist and making a joke and blah, blah, blah. I'm not even kidding. Just this past week, there was this Korean YouTuber that dressed up as a girl and went to a festival in India to prove to people they're not all rapists, gropers. I can't even say groper because groiper is baked into my head. He did the video dressed up as a woman trying to prove like they don't all grope you like that. It's not all like that. Dude, this guy steps in a public square for all of 3 seconds and he has a 360 cam filming himself. Every guy hands down his shirt. By the end, you would think he was an actual woman who just got done getting completely dusted. He looks completely disheveled, hair's all fucked up, and he wore a fake pregnant belly. So he even looked like a fucking pregnant woman. They still assaulted the shit out of him. He might as well have been a pretzel in a pretzel shop because he got assaulted like a motherfucker, dude. Suresh, no different, my man. Suresh will ask you. He'll straight up ask you. You trying to fuck? You trying to... I'm going to take off this turban. I'm going to take off this turban, bitch. And you ain't going to like... Yeah, I'm going to fuck you.
You like
By the way, why am I like the top guy? Do I have the most bread?
Why do you think everything's
Honestly,
about money?
probably by, like,
Were you with a girl who made
2
you
or
feel
3
like it was just about your money?
Nothing's about money. But if we had to go to a safe...
I feel like I'm wasting my time, Steiny. Like,
yeah,
why
you are 100%.
Why you bring me here?
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want up in here. You feel me? Shakori?
They're not. Don't.
No, he'll got me after that.
Do you hear him call him his name? He goes, Shakuri, and fucking daps him up. That's the most disrespectful shit to me. To like say someone's name wrong 1,000 times and then be like, what's up? Respect? Like we're cool? It's like, dude, you don't even remember my name. What are you talking about? We're cool.
You feel me? Shakori?
They're not.
Shakori?
They're not. Don't.
Not even close.
For that. Do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I know.
See, this is like usually who I take home at the end of the night.
I'm your type.
Yeah, also it's like you're probably the last one at the club.
Oh, because I'm
Is
a
that
fucking
fucked up?
party animal? Fuck yeah.
You two are my type.
Yeah? Oh shit. We're totally opposites. That's interesting.
We look just like.
We're just, we're fucking spot
I don't
on.
care. Baby, what's your name?
Liana.
But I don't know if for YouTube you can play.
Can I make love to you tonight?
Can I what to you tonight, motherfucker? Imagine Suresh like that. I love the suspenseful music they put behind it. Like Suresh is about to like rob the British bank, like the National British Bank or something. Dun 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 dun. And he goes, "Hey, can I fuck you tonight?" It's like, whoa, that's very scary coming out of a turban-wearing Indian man's mouth, staring at you like this from 5 feet away across the room. Can I make love to you tonight? And her reaction is very fitting. Naturally, she freaks out.
You want to make love to me tonight?
I think it's copyright.
Oh, hell no. I'm not that easy. Steiny, he just asked me if we can make love tonight.
Who?
This guy.
But in my
Look at Steiny. He goes, shit. And I'd ask the same thing. He goes, what's wrong with that? Now, Steiny being a true man of equality here. Because Steiny's like, what? Because he's fucking Indian? He can't say that to you? I say that to you all the time. I said that to you the second you walked in. You know? Steiny probably walked up to the same girl the second she got on set and said, there's a bunch of coke in my trailer. You want to go back and do a couple lines, fuck a little bit, and then we'll come back on set? And then Suresh goes, hey, you want to fuck? Steiny's like, shit, I would have said the same thing. He goes, what does that bother me for? You know? I thought that was fucking hilarious. Suresh is like really pushing it. And I'm telling you guys, he keeps upping the ante. By the end of this thing, Suresh is pulling some very shiesty moves. I'm talking very shiesty stuff. Like, okay, you think that let's skip. We'll skip some of the crash outs because the guys start crashing out on each other, yelling at each other. Or should we check out some of the crash outs or not?
What, Charleston White?
Yeah, those were actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
The Charleston White crash out. So listen, that was Steiny's Riz versus the Indian guy's Riz, right? Now look, all the guys start turning on each other and shit like that because you're allowed to hit on other people's girls in the competition. What? Don't worry about her. She's fine. Ashley's paying attention to her new kitten. It's running around the studio eating all my wires. But all these guys, they can hit on each other's girls, right? And someone starts hitting on Charleston's girl. He starts freaking the fuck out. By the end of his freak out, he's running around screaming, I got the biggest dick in the house. He's like yelling. I was like, what is happening here? Watch this.
You're funny.
I ain't talk to nobody though. You running around here
Because
talking
you're
everybody.
funny.
But sit here and maybe make your
You were grabbing that girl's booty.
What
I
girl
saw
booty?
you.
I ain't grabbed no girl
Alex,
booty.
you grabbed her
Who
booty.
I ain't touched no girl
I
booty.
saw you grab
You
her
lying
booty.
motherfucker. You
The
lying
camera's
motherfucker.
right
You
there.
lying
It got you on the
motherfucker.
camera.
I ain't touched
The
no
fucking
girl booty.
camera got
You
you.
lying. I ain't
The
touched
fucking
no
camera
girl
got
booty. You a lying motherfucker. I ain't that man. I'm gonna go get my white girl. Man, she a little motherfucker. She a lying motherfucker.
I love
ain't
the way
touched
he
no girl
walks.
booty. Say.
The way he walks is funny as hell.
All that. They was lying talking about. Somebody said I touched. Did I touch your ass?
No, he didn't.
Man, hey, I like her anyway.
He didn't
Say,
touch
that's
my
not what
ass.
I'm talking about. I want your woman though. I just bottom line.
Hey, that's okay. A
Say,
lot of people do.
I think your dick ain't long enough to please her. I'm just straight up checking.
I bet your dick ain't long enough to please her. And then he doesn't even skip a beat. He just keeps throwing out insults and slingers and whatever the fuck. Like, it's like, holy shit. He needs to do like some comedy or something. He's quick, dude, the whole time. Quick to talk shit. I love that. He goes, did I touch your ass? It goes from that, him trying to like squash a lie, right? Did I touch your ass? To less than 10 seconds later, he's going, your dick ain't big enough to please the girl you're with. How the fuck did we get there? In less than 15 seconds. Holy shit.
Got the biggest dick in the house. Yeah, I swear to God, I got the biggest dick in the house.
Bro, he's funny as fuck.
I know.
Say, listen, she called you a liar. She said I did not touch her ass. So you lying.
The camera got
No,
it.
she just said it. The camera got it. I ain't touch her motherfucking ass. I want her though. Since you say I touched her ass,
See,
in my mouth.
you're a damn whore.
Listen, let me.
No.
I got
Don't
the
touch
biggest
me
dick
like
in
that.
here. You better.
I got the biggest dick in here. That is funny as hell to me. Steiny trying to calm him down, and he goes, no, I got the biggest dick. And Steiny's like, I don't even know what we're talking about right now. He's like, I just got here. I'm just trying to calm you down. What's happening? I got the biggest dick in the house. I got it.
Touch that
See,
in my mouth.
you're a damn whore.
Listen, let me.
No.
I got
Don't
the
touch
biggest
me
dick
like
in
that.
there. You better stop touching me. It's getting hard. You better
You
get
got
away
the
there.
biggest dick,
The
yeah,
motherfucker
right.
touch me again.
Yo, he's
I
crazy.
want the white girl.
Charleston, come get some.
I want the white.
Yo, Charleston looked like he just got off of the honey pack or something. You know them honey packs, they be getting them fucking hood motherfuckers a brick, the dude. And your heart will start racing and stuff. He probably took a goddamn honey pack, was ready to hook up with one of these girls. They said no to him. Now he's running around. I got the biggest dick in the house. Because he's got to get that thing wet or it's going to like pop off his body. That thing's going to fucking just explode with all the blood that's rushing to it right now. Holy hell. Epic crash outs from Charleston White. And then after that, the guys start turning on each other and shit. Dude, Charleston's yelling at the Indian guy, telling him to take off his turban. He's like, you ain't going to get no pussy, you wearing that goddamn turban on your head. And then what does he say to him? He goes, when have you ever seen a porn star wear a turban? He says. He's like trying to convince him to take it off. He goes, you ain't never seen no porn star fucking wearing no goddamn turban. You hear? You got to take that motherfucker off. I was like, God damn, leave him alone, bro. Now watch, look. This is probably Suresh's most glorious moment. You know, part of this competition, just like Love Island, you got to sleep in the same bed. If you're paired up with someone at the end of the night, you got to sleep in that bed with them. Now, I already told you guys how Salim is just cleaning up on these hoes. They love him, right? By the end of the night, the girl that chose Charleston, that he was just arguing with, leaves and goes to Salim, even though Salim had a girl. Salim's girl got too drunk, passed out in the middle of the competition that day. So Salim's like, well, damn, I need a bitch. Goes and steals Charleston's girl, right? Now everyone's paired up. They're going to sleep. Salim's getting a little, blah, blah, blah. But it's so funny, all the different things that are happening in all the beds. Wait until you see this, guy. So fucking hilarious. Watch this.
Yo, let's get that night vision shit on. The camera. Yeah, that shit. Perfect. All right, let's watch. With Gracie's ass taking up the majority of the bed, there's no room for Steiny. That thing has some shake to it.
Bro, the biggest ass ever literally pushes Steiny off of the bed. Now, obviously, these are content creators, so we know that these are like, Steiny probably whispered in her ear and was like, yo, make it look like you're pushing me off the bed. So then we get the clip for the show,
There's no room for Steiny. That thing has some shake to it. Steiny tries to cuddle up with Charleston and his chick. But is forced to cuddle with Suresh. Even Suresh doesn't want his ass. Salim and Liana get freaky. I think Salim's gonna rail Liana night one.
Just listening to him do VO narration and say stuff like, I think Salim is gonna rail Leona, whatever her name is, night one. Like, is the fucking most Chad fucking gayest. I just can't. Why are you saying stuff like that? It's just not even. Like, these guys are going to be like 45, still making college bro like content. What is this going to evolve into? I have no idea. Shit talking like we do here, that's like a fine wine. As I get older, this is only just going to get better. I'm not going to have to worry about evolving with my audience. You either like to talk shit or you don't, right? I think old people love it. I think the older I get, the better it's going to be. I'm going to be like those three old guys in the balcony at the, what is it? Muppets? Muppet. Yeah, I'm going to be like those three old Muppet characters just talking shit about everyone, right? That's not a bad gig.
Alice and George are hitting it off. Loverboy George settles for a couple kisses. Suresh is left alone, giving the Taj Mahal a good old polish.
Now he's jerking his dick in the... Suresh is jerking his dick. Salim is over there fucking getting it in, right? And Suresh is over here jacking his goddamn dick. Now, again, we all know this has got to be put on for the cameras. And this is what kind of brings me to the point of this whole thing where this is like reality show ripoff. It's like he's trying so hard to make it like, or they are, the Nelk boys. They're trying so hard to make it like Love Island, but then put this funny spin on it like Drewski did with Could Have Been Love, right? Mm-hmm. But with Drewski, the show was like, it was like curated situations, like I had explained earlier, but there was still reality in those curated situations. The only thing that they're curating is like the conflict, right? They're not actually staging. Like, this is staged. This guy is not really jerking his dick.
Right.
Like, as funny as it is, right?
Suresh is left alone.
It's not really
giving
happening.
the Taj Mahal a good old polish.
Like, and you could just tell. He pulls. Who do you know jerks off and just pulls their hand out, doesn't wipe, nothing, and just goes right the fuck to bed? That's literally what he's about to do. What? He jacks it, pulls his hand out, just goes, puts it right on his face, and goes right to sleep.
Alone, giving the Taj Mahal a good old polish. If this is your first time watching episode 1, you're in love.
That's it? You just, all of a sudden? Okay. Like, that's fucking crazy talk to me. Now, we're kind of running out of time here, right? So where do you think that we should go with these time codes? Because we're going to we're going into episode 2 now, but we're already kind of pushing it a little bit with the stretch of this segment. You know, it's kind of getting a little old, even with the crazy time codes, right? So I'll just give these guys like the nitty gritty of it all, right? In episode 2, they bring a new guy in the house. And the guy is fucking big as hell, 6'5" black guy, right? Running around being like, I'm stealing everybody's girl, right? Everyone in the house hates him. Steiny's getting in arguments with him about how much money he has and shit. Remember, Steiny's like, I stand on my wallet, I'll be taller than you. Because the guy's like, you 6 foot, or I'm 6'5", you fucking 5'7", bitch. You know? Talking shit to the guy. But Salim has like a very interesting call out having to do with this new guy. He goes, yeah, he's big, he's strong, he's good looking, whatever. But pay attention to him. I can already tell by seeing the way he's moving right now that this guy can't handle his alcohol. And in less than 2 hours, this guy is going to be on his ass, drunker than fuck. And that's exactly where it goes. Like as if Salim could see the future. Less than 2 hours, this guy is in the... What is he saying to people? I'm on Adderall and Coke. He's like screaming at them. I'm on Adderall and Coke. The girls are like, yo, guy, calm down. They're all like starting to walk away from him and shit. They were like hot on him in the beginning. And then the drunker he got, they're all starting to push back, right? Yo, ends up getting to the point to where like Charleston White just completely takes care of the guy, right? But I want to show you guys him slurring his words and shit like that prior to Charleston putting that work in on him, right? Look at how bad this guy got. Salim called this like Dr. O's, you know? It was like...
As soon as he got there.
As soon as the guy got there, Salim was like, the guy had his first sip of alcohol. Salim goes, I could see it. I could see it right now. Salim was like, had like a vision. He goes, this guy's going to be wasted in 2.5 hours. Watch. Trust me.
Hey, everybody in this bitch got me fucked up. I'm taking this shit over. They think I'm drunk? Yes, I'm drunk. But look at me. They got me fucked up. Fuck that. Fuck the influencer shit. Like, I'm actually attracted to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Can we get 2 reference shots?
I'm okay. I'm okay for a little while.
One.
See. Maybe in 30 minutes.
Okay.
In 30 minutes. I can't drink too much. If not,
you good.
I'm gonna be hammered.
I ain't asked.
Yeah, everyone's running away from him.
Look at her leave. The way she's doing that. They don't want nothing to do with them. You get too drunk like that in a party, you might as well have like a black cloud over your head. Like people can sniff it out, even if you're standing completely still. Someone across the room is going to go, he's standing a little too still. You know, they're like, someone's going to call it. You know, something about it. It's a stink that you just, well, it is an actual stink. You will reek like alcohol, which is the most unattractive thing to me. If someone smells like booze to me, maybe because I don't drink, but if it's like an overly pungent alcoholic stench. No, I'm joking. But Why? This guy's wasted as hell.
Yeah, he's drunk and he's aggressive.
Creep. Did you hear him? I feel like he's gonna fuck me in the asshole. Did you hear him? I feel like I'm gonna get fucked in the asshole.
I love Charleston White. He goes, yeah, he's drunk and he's aggressive, which is a very good fucking like foreshadowing into this next time code. And we're going to end the show on this one. It's a very good one to end on. Guy, 6'5", drunk as hell, talking about, I'ma fuck everyone's bitch in the house. Try getting shots at the bar. Girl said, hell no. She goddamn. She fucking moonwalked her way out of that shit. She goes, I'm leaving. And goodbye. Right? This is all a recipe for disaster. This is going to come to a head to where, like, one of these guys are going to have to put him in his place, right? And I'm telling you, you think it would be the buff guy, George. It ain't. Charleston White immediately steps up to this guy, puts him right in his goddamn place. Wait until you see this. Check this out. Charleston White, my hero right here. It's a good way to end this episode.
Nigga, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Now what? Boy, nigga. Boy, you didn't come prepared. Look, your head ain't even strong enough. Your head ain't even strong enough. Your head ain't even strong enough. No, you ain't gotta do that.
Okay.
You ain't gotta do that now.
Okay.
Hey, motherfucker, he ain't strong enough. He ain't strong enough.
I like how Charleston White's got like a black lady like a do-rag thing on. You know when like black ladies wear like the weaves or whatever?
Yeah.
And they always are wearing like a little undercap like looking thing. Where is he at?
You ain't gotta do that now.
You see right here?
Mm-hmm.
This is like old black lady weave type shit. Why is he wearing that? Or is it just a regular do-rag? Am I racist? Am I racist? I don't know. I think I'm just racist.
Hey, motherfucker, he ain't strong enough. He ain't strong enough. Relax. Just relax.
All right, that's it.
I got a taser or a mace. Do I mace him?
Yo,
Charleston White has a taser and some mace right now. Dude, Charleston White is a dangerous man. You on set right now, dude. You don't need a taser. They got security for this shit. Obviously, security sucks because Salim is on the floor getting his shit mashed into the goddamn ground right now. Security is nowhere to be seen.
Look, Baby Alien and Charleston White, same pants. Same
Baby
outfit.
Alien and Charleston White literally wearing the same outfit, just different colors.
Yeah, same.
Charleston's got gator print and Baby Alien's got denim. Same exact jeans, though. Charleston White always wearing the craziest goddamn clothes, man. And that's like a stereotype of black guy, I feel like. You always going to find a skinny, loud brother wearing some crazy ass shit like this, right? And they like to buy a lot of scratch-offs. That's a guess.
Shit, what do you got? Pepper spray?
I burn that right now.
No.
What you mean? I burn right now?
You saw the stream on that? God damn. Yo. Charleston White, bro. Charleston White. Sprays him like a stray alley cat. Gets him with the fucking pepper spray. Oh my. Dude, the heaviest stream on that.
Did they say it was bear spray?
They said it was bear mace afterwards, which is even heavier. Like, Steiny had to have gotten hit with the residual off of that.
For sure.
Ain't no way Steiny walking away from that completely unscathed. He's at least coughing or something.
It's gonna burn.
It has to. Like, just from the vapors, like, being in the air, like, around you, and then some of that just, like, hits your eye. It's like, I've not been hit with pepper spray, but I've, like, sprayed it on a desk and then just, like, smelled next to it. It is nuts. It will fuck you up. It, like, dries everything out. So then even when you go to breathe, it, like, hurts. And you're like, like, it's fucking nuts, dude. And think about bear mace. I mean, they're calling it content spray in the fucking... They're calling it content spray in the chat. Oh, that is so fucking funny. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Content spray. So, all right, I like that. So now Charleston White is going to bust out his content spray. And he's going to give this guy a good dousing. He's going to really fucking pepper this guy up. I love that.
Oh, Mace. Do I mace him?
Yo,
What
do you got? Pepper spray?
I burn that right now.
No.
What you mean? I burn right now? What you mean or what? Big old motherfucker, I told him I burn right now.
You have a taser? There's no weapons. Bro, you can't be...
That's a misunderstanding. Oh, you know motherfucking explanation. Nigga, who you think you is, nigga?
All right. I'm gonna knock that nigga out. What's up? I'm gonna knock him out.
You know, y'all kind of roll. Come back some more, nigga. Or what?
David, hold on. Oh, no, don't do that to Chris.
Was that Bradley Martin?
Next episode on Nelk's No.
That almost looked like Bradley Martin, right? Look at this, guys. I wanna see if I really am gonna watch this next episode, because wait until you see this. Charleston White not only pepper sprayed him, the guy fucking ends up like leaving the house or something somehow. Charleston White bullies you into leaving competition. That's a fucking, you're a pussy. I don't care if you're 6'5". I don't care if you're 7'8".
Love in Miami.
Say the next step, nigga, is 911.
Oh, what, nigga?
Call the police on you, big aggressive ass.
Charles, you carry pepper spray around? No, that was bear spray. There's no bears. Dave, you're not going to solve it.
I like Charleston White's reaction. He goes, "You just carry that around?" He's like, "Yeah, you don't." What?
Anything right now.
Oh my God, bro. Real shit. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
You about to get sprayed. You keep fucking with me, nigga. Take the bear spray off. You better shut your bitch ass up. Hopefully you get it right now, nigga.
Shit.
Straight got pepper sprayed off of the goddamn episode, bro. I love Charleston White for that kind of shit. I don't really like Charleston White all that much. He's really not my cup of tea, to be honest. But shit like that tickles the fuck out of me, especially when he's so in the wrong and they're like, "Bro, it was a misunderstanding. Like, yeah, we're getting physical, but you don't have to go spray this guy and all this shit's happening now and all that." And for his reaction to just be like, "You better shut the fuck up or I'll spray your ass too." It's like, oh my God. How does it get any better than that? It really doesn't. It really doesn't. So that's going to do it for this week's episode of Lost Ox Media. As always, I'd like to thank you guys for sticking around with us. What do we got? New episodes every Sunday at an undisclosed time. We usually make the announcement of going live in our Discord, and I'll post the story on Instagram. So if you're not in the Discord, link's in the bio, and you could end up joining, chatting it up with us, having a good time over there. Other than that, you can support the show by buying the Lost Doxed Media t-shirt along with other merch over at lostox.media. That's lost, AUX.media. What are we going to play for some music on the way out? What are you thinking? I think maybe a little bit of Billie Eilish, yeah? You can play a little bit of Billie Eilish? All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. Until next week, I bid you all farewell, and I bid you adieu. See ya.